All right, opening question for the week. It is in between trivia.
Yes.
Which I was thinking, because we have a lot of backlog with extra beef that we got to do coming up, to delay my trivia and maybe do another. We haven't done this in a long time. It was like we started it before episode 10 of the show, a Marvel vs. DC bracket. We haven't done that in a long time. So we might.
You kind of got me a little hyped there.
We might do that again.
I'm actually kind of excited for this too.
No, it's gonna be good.
It's fun. It was fun last time. So I'm thinking about doing that, but for now, I got a question. So next July, Superman, James Gunn Superman, the first big movie of the DCU,
Yes,
and Marvel Studios' Fantastic Four, one of the biggest movies that they've done in terms of like this is like big. This is the Fantastic
I'd
Four.
almost argue. I was a hot take.
Maybe the most important.
Yeah, I was gonna say most important movie they'll probably ever.
They both release in July. Now, James Gunn's Superman started filming back in like January,
yeah,
and ended in June, and they have the next whole year and a month to do post-production. Fantastic Four started filming in August, and they also
no, I thought it was July. No, it was August.
because Comic-Con, and it releases a week or two after Superman. Now, there's an open spot for Marvel in November of next year where Blade was supposed to be. Now, the question is, for that I'm posing, does Fantastic Four chicken out and move to the November spot to get away from Superman and give them more time to edit? Or do you think they're going to brave out the July release date and go up against Superman and also have that lesser time?
What else comes out
Considering
next year?
it's a CGI heavy movie.
What comes out next year?
I mean,
Referring to movies?
New Jurassic World comes out in July too.
I mean, crap.
But
isn't that going to be like the first ever rated R Jurassic?
I don't know.
Is it rated?
I don't know.
I heard it was going to be rated R.
It's got Blade in it.
Oh yeah, Blade. Yeah,
the new guy. I don't know his name. Forgot.
Mahershala Ali. Anything? What does Marvel have next year? Movies and TV show wise.
Captain America comes out. Captain America: Brave New World comes out in February.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah. And then it's Fantastic Four and then it's Thunderbolts and then Fantastic Four.
When does Thunderbolts come out?
May. I personally, this is my thing. I think they're gonna push it to November to get a longer gap in between movies. And we'll probably have a show.
What I think they're going to do?
Ironheart does come out next year.
I think they will delay Fantastic Four, but they will also delay Thunderbolts by a month.
Interesting.
Because I know May.
Thunderbolts has been finished.
I know it's been finished.
Like it's ready.
Probably. They got it. I know. I mean, I guess they don't have to, but you got to have the summer movie.
Yeah,
you know.
Marvel. Marvel.
And I know May. Was it late or early May?
Summer movie.
Yeah. Big summer blockbuster.
Is it late or early May?
I think it's early May. It's like around the time.
Would you consider it a summer movie?
I would consider summer to start for movies in like late May and into early June. I would consider that summer for movies.
Oh, late May, early June?
Yeah.
It's like a week.
What? No, I'm saying
you say late May.
I'm saying like that's when it starts.
Oh, that's when it starts. Okay, they said that's the period from late May to early June. Like, that's
summer,
like a week.
Summer basically ends for them around mid-August.
I know some people. Summer ends in September. I mean, for me,
but for movies,
me personally, it's like like late May, August.
Yeah.
I think best option if they want to get their money's worth. Well, first I think they should just delay Fantastic Four regardless.
Yeah.
To November. Thanksgiving.
I mean,
I know we kind of talked about this last week.
You also have to remember it's a heavy CGI heavy movie, and I mean James Gunn's is having over a year and a month to edit this whole movie when it's not going to be as CGI heavy because he used a lot of practical effects.
Yeah.
But Fantastic Four, they're not. I mean, the most practical effect they used, we saw the set photo of the Thing, and they had an actual outfit, like the Rock thing.
Yeah.
But that was only, I guess, for a stand-in.
That's for stand. That has to be stand-in.
But it was actually him in an outfit. But like,
yeah, I'm sure. I'm wondering if they used it for maybe like a walking scene.
Yeah.
Or either reference, or maybe they're like walking next to someone. Yeah. And obviously you ain't gonna see the face, so you're just gonna see like Reed walking next to the chest of the Thing, and they're like talking.
So I don't know. I think I do see a world where Fantastic Four gets pushed to that Blade spot in November. Give more space in between the movies, and there's probably going to be a show that summer. I guess Ironheart maybe.
March, April, May. I think best course option action, excuse me, is keep Captain America in February.
I'm not going to entertain the fact that Superman might move because it's not.
That's not happening.
Because it's also releasing on the anniversary of James Gunn's dad's death, and he said he'd like dedicate the movie to him.
Yeah.
So I don't think he would push that.
That's what. Yeah, again, I'm glad you brought that up because that's why I didn't bring that up.
But also, like, it doesn't need to.
It doesn't need
they
to.
Have more than
they got plenty of time. I will say, Fantastic Four gets delayed to November.
Which would be their safest bet to be the big Thanksgiving movie instead of the big summer movie, which they're not going to compete with Superman.
Not to mention they edited Superman as they were filming it.
Yeah.
So
even more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Fantastic Four, on the other hand, they're definitely not doing that. No, Marvel, they work on the movie until like the week of release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to say delay Fantastic Four, and they will delay Thunderbolts to... I don't know about July, but maybe somewhere in June. I know it's just a month, but you want to have the summer.
I could see them pushing it to July because they can't push it to just like a
go
random date.
Go up against Superman?
I don't know. Thunderbolts versus Superman. What wins?
I know. I mean, dude, if freaking Fantastic Four, if we don't think Fantastic Four is going to win.
Yeah, but that's also like, that's a problem there because if Fantastic Four and Superman are in the same month, then it's like both of these have a chance of beating the other one.
I'd say Superman has a bigger chance.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
See,
I know Marvel has the history, and everyone's like, oh, we're going to see the Marvel movie.
and DC is like...
I know DC has a bad track record, and not many people are as knowledgeable as we are.
Yeah.
I think they will delay Fantastic Four. Unless they won't, and if they keep it,
that'd be
then
a smart move.
Well, that's why
if they keep it, then more power to them.
Yeah, more power to them. You know, we're not a multi-million-dollar studio running, or we're not running a multi-million-dollar studio,
but it's just the common man's common sense. But.
Well, I mean, is that what you think? That too, you agree with that?
I mean, it's not so much that I have to agree. It's obvious. It's the safest bet. I mean, even with DC's history of having these not as widely received Superman movies, it's still going to be highly sought after.
It's Superman.
It's Superman.
Well, there's never been
James Gunn.
No, I'm playing devil's advocate here. I'm like the biggest fan of Superman.
Yeah, he's licking the
boot.
kissing the neck of James Gunn.
But no Superman movie has made $1 billion. Mm-hmm. I think Superman Returns only made $300 million.
The Fantastic Four movie has made $1 billion. That's a joke.
That's a fair.
That's fair too.
But like, yeah, I mean, Man of Steel. I mean, not Man of Steel. I think Man of Steel might have been the closest.
I think, or Batman vs Superman. That was 800.
800, but I don't really count that as a Superman movie. It's kind of like a team up movie.
Yeah, I mean, you got Superman and Batman. I mean, that should have made like $1 billion.
It was close, but it didn't. I blame Zack Snyder. Anyway, but yeah, so there's that.
Yeah, do you think it'll get delayed?
I'm
gonna say
I'm
a
little torn, but I'm gonna say like 75% sure it will. And then there's like the 25 that's like, maybe not. Maybe Marvel's like, we're going to kill DC as soon as they show up.
Hey, James, love working with you.
But die. Because if Superman fails, then it's
fails.
over for the new
That's
DC
what it feels.
universe.
I mean, because if you can't make Superman...
it's over for the new DC universe.
He's been the most popular DC character since he first released how many years ago?
Well, I'd say just popular superhero.
Yeah, but also like...
Which is more on stake. I mean, if you can't...
But also, like, this is the first big staple project of the new DCU. Not kind of Creature Commandos, that's more of like a lead-in. But Superman has to do good. There's so much writing on this movie, because if it flops, then...
Everything flops.
Everything's screwed after.
Yeah.
Like, you could get a closing of the studio, even maybe, because that's how big this movie is.
I mean, James Gunn losing his job
everything I've seen of the movie, I don't think it will be, but...
I have that good trailer out there, and I mean, people will see.
They're already marketing the movie. I mean, but they are also already marketing Fantastic Four. So
with the tour, the orchestra tour.
Even if they move the Fantastic Four movie, all they have to do is keep marketing and pushing it out there, and it's not going to die off.
Yeah.
Because when was the last Fantastic Four movie?
2015.
Yeah.
So I'd say Superman has it better off already than Fantastic Four due to, I don't know if it's a hot take to say, but I don't think it even is a hot take, but a lot of people know Superman, obviously. You know, I mean, that is the Superman.
A lot of people know Fantastic Four, too.
Not as many as Superman, though.
Fantastic Four is Marvel's first...
You ask average Joe...
When I was a kid,
but it's epic.
I knew Superman.
It's
Yeah.
epic in the idea that like if they were both in July, you have this month for Marvel and DC where it's Marvel's first family versus DC's first hero, and it's like
I mean, I'd say. I mean,
that's a crazy matchup.
it's. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. If it happens, I'll
That's big.
I'll see both, and I'm interested in how it's going to go down.
I'll see both in the same.
Well-
No, I couldn't wait that long.
Well,
to see
screw it.
Superman.
Let's say I will ask this question now.
Oh god.
I think it's like the longest I've
It
ever
is.
had. It's pretty good. They both come out same month and everything. Who's making more money? I'm not saying with like this is like with the
I don't
budget.
like-
Who's making more profit? I'm saying what
It
is the
really
higher
just
money?
relies on marketing because sometimes like
Superman doesn't even need to really market. Oh, it needs
it
to.
does.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is everybody's gonna be like, oh, Superman.
It is-
no.
they need a
So
good
they're going to hear
trailer.
Superman and instantly flock
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it.
But like, I mean, because you know how powerful a trailer is. Let's talk. There's this movie coming out. It has nothing to do with anything.
Venom: The Last Dance.
No. Speak No Evil is the name of this movie. It's a
Yeah.
horror movie, and it's got James McAvoy in it. It looks really good.
Yeah, it
No
does.
one would have watched this movie unless that trailer wasn't like
Not good.
banging in the
That
theater.
trailer was good.
Yeah.
It got me like really.
And so,
I
I
don't like
would have
seeing
never
horror movies.
seen it unless I saw the trailer.
Mhm.
That's how powerful the trailer is. And so when you have something like Superman and Fantastic Four, both are period pieces in a way. Fantastic Four takes place in the 60s, and Superman is
It's kind of like
semi-futuristic,
60s.
I don't
It's
know.
like a Disney's like 60s
Yeah.
Tomorrowland
I don't
type.
really consider that as a period piece, like futuristic. I think
Well, no,
more
it's more
sci-fi.
like it's retro futuristic is what I meant. But
Oh.
it's everyone's dressed like they're in the 70s, but they're not. So I don't know. It's hard to explain. They both have aesthetics that are going to be appealing to audiences,
Mhm.
and so it's just a big question of how it'll go. I'm nervous for that aspect because I want Superman to crush everything next year, but
Agreed.
I'm
Because on this show we'll probably never talk about a new.
new Superman movie. Besides like
Well,
a sequel,
not Superman, but I mean like a
new cinematic universe
Yes,
starting. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Unless a Valiant cinematic universe starts.
Let's see how that goes. I don't
They
think-
tried. they tried
tried.
Bloodshot, and that movie sucked.
I
So.
mean, I never saw it.
I
Anyway,
didn't watch that.
anyway, I
Yeah.
hated it.
Heck,
But
that's-
who's making more money?
That's honestly not what I hear from you too often.
Unfortunately, I would probably have to say Fantastic Four only because it's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel.
But DC, if they do this huge marketing thing next year, DC. It also depends on how well. Penguin might reinvigorate some stuff. Joker 2 maybe.
yeah,
Creature Commandos I doubt because I don't know how much.
I don't know.
I
I
don't-
think Creature Commanders are going
I
to
think more
spark that want for like more of a weirdness and
It depends on how the reviews
you
are.
had the
Yeah.
mainstream
Well,
and then you had the
regardless,
breakaway.
I mean, regardless how good it reviews, I mean, how many people are going to see it and be like, "Oh, I'm interested in Creature Commanders."
Well, that was the same with X-Men 97 in a way. I mean, not many people were like, we don't want to watch this. But then the reviews came out like, man, I need to watch this.
Yeah.
That's true.
And so Creature Commandos is a thing, like, it's not got that many views, the trailer. Not many people even knew the trailer was out,
Mm-hmm.
which is a marketing issue. And I think
Yeah.
this is going into a whole other thing. I know James Gunn is the only one that's marketing right now because there's no official DC Studios account on any social media, which I think is stupid, and I need them to do that.
Yeah, they need to do that first. Yeah, when that Superman comes out, they need to do that.
Which
right
they might.
away.
They might start. we
They
have some
might
news.
maybe this month.
We have some news.
Do they have? It's too early to tell, but I'm not going to drag this out longer. So you think Fantastic Four is going to get more money?
Unfortunately,
Yeah,
at this
actually,
moment,
yeah,
So
it's
you're saying
Marvel.
as
They're
well?
more
At this
marketing
moment.
oriented.
Okay.
But I think Superman. I think they're both.
Like-
I think Fantastic Four is going to be over $1 billion, or like right there at it. But I think Superman's going to do pretty, like at least 700.
Well, it's going to make. Yeah, it's not going to be a bomb.
I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, the
I've heard more
Suicide
about this,
Squad-
like the Fantastic Four, than I have the Superman movie.
O-
Yeah.
Only official marketing we have of that movie is some people saw a poster or something, or like a big stamp.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a poster at the end of
There's a poster.
something.
Fantastic Four. You have
And
Comic Con just happened.
Yeah.
And it
They
showed
revealed the
cast,
logo.
And there's like a little, I guess, test trailer or something.
For Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What would you call it?
Yeah.
A test trailer?
Yeah, there was like a concept trailer.
And and then you had the orchestra playing the music, and the music's like officially out. You can like listen to it, I
Yeah.
believe.
Superman doesn't have
I'm
it.
going to be the opposite of. I'm going to say Superman. Not even like
Really?
be different. Yes, I just think the name is. So,
I hope so.
The name
I
is
hope
so big. I know Marvel has the track record, and oh, let's go see a Marvel movie this weekend. I mean, that's why every mother's taking their kid to see. You want to see a Marvel movie?
But every kid also want to see Superman.
straight
I know,
down the
Mom's like,
middle.
yeah, I want to see Superman.
I'm straight down the middle on this, but I'm leaning more towards Marvel.
Marvel. No, I get it
I
makes sense.
I
It
hope
makes
you're
sense.
right though, because I want Superman to beat the movie.
It-
But I also do think
I don't want either one to fail.
Fantastic
And-
Four would be a better like
I will
November.
be seeing them both, probably multiple times.
But Fantastic Four would be a better.
That'll be a
November
month where I
movie,
need to
in
get
my
AMC
opinion.
stubs. Yeah,
the A-list.
$20, and I'm just gonna go see each movie 3 times. That's what I'm
I don't, yeah, you get like free, like
Yeah, 3 movies a week.
just constantly. I mean, why not? I mean, can you see it the same day? Like just 3 each.
Probably.
That's what I'd be doing.
I mean, back in the day when they weren't too heavy on that, like people watching multiple movies, like walking throughout the movie theater.
Oh, you still do
Me and
that.
my family used to do that.
You can still do. You just gotta keep an eye on the app, see which seats are taken, and be like, I'm gonna sit back here, and someone's coming in this seat. Okay, I'm gonna move.
Anyway, this week on the Comic Book Burrito, we got a Venom 3 trailer. We got some Q&A things. There was another Q&A from that one leaker guy, and I picked through it and got some stuff. So we got that. We got some Lanterns news and a lot of the Batman news, the Matt Reeves stuff, and some Marvel vs. Capcom stuff. That much and more this week on the Comic Book Burrito. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your other host, Landon.
And I'm Matt.
And today we got a plethora of stuff for you. We got Marvel, we got DC, and we got games. You name it, we got it. Let's talk. How y'all been? I know we had you on last week, and the people seem to enjoy it.
People blazing you,
we
I guess.
dragged you
too
back
much.
here.
I mean, I've been on here for like 2 years, and nobody
yeah.
gave me that much love.
Well,
But
I guess they just need a new poster boy is all. But I'm doing good. How about you guys?
I had MVC come out this week. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, you streamed it.
Yeah, I did stream it. I had fun. I kept spamming because the game's BS. It was though, because the thing is, it's literally arcade.
Did you play online?
Not yet.
I heard it's online.
I know it's having online issues on PC, and Justin Wong apparently is like just whooping everyone, and it's hilarious because everybody's reviews are all like, yeah, play my first online match, got Justin Wong, lost terribly, 10 out of 10. You're but no, my week's been pretty good. Had to give my PS5 to my dad. That Astrobot came out, and he's like, I gotta play it.
Yeah.
So, laying borrowing that. So I'm not playing MVC for a minute. Probably not until tomorrow night. I might stream that, but I know we had a long intro, so I'm keeping mine really short. But how have you been doing, Matt?
He said he'd been.
Yeah, I'm doing
Oh,
good.
you know, no
You're
story.
supposed to redirect it to me.
Well, I ain't know if you had
I mean,
anything.
if you
I'm
want
just-
in detail,
he's another. He's still the guest. I gotta. Do you have?
Well,
here,
I mean,
you have anything
he
important?
invited me to be on here like full
Well, yeah,
time.
but you're invited to my house, so I get the upper floor. So what? So do you have anything interesting happen this week?
Not really.
All right, Darien. You,
Yeah.
We'll be
I like that.
it's like a kill
All right,
Tony
Darien.
moment. All right.
All right. Well, nothing. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, y'all were boring.
Actually,
Oh, there we go.
I got it right here. I've been reading specifically. I've been reading this.
Spawn?
Oh my God,
Here, let me grab it.
Spawn.
I'll hold it out.
Spawn Origins Collection Volume 1. And let me tell you, I thought that Spawn.
you're
I hate
gonna
the
look
Spawn movie. I hate that movie.
John
But
Spillman says otherwise.
I'm partial to it.
this book is
You're
so.
out.
This book is so good. Like the art in it is amazing. I'm trying to find the.
It's just
splash
one of them
page.
movies I like to watch, even though it's not that good.
I got
It's-
my
like
Spawn
you
right
know
here.
it's not good, but
Like,
I
look
just
at
like
this
to watch
spla-
it.
Look at this.
Yeah, I got to
so
get me
good.
one of them. On
I
Reddit.
love splash.
Oh, is that
pages.
like the first, like, how many issues?
This
is it?
is this Origins. This is like the first through
First couple issues.
something.
Yeah, this is number 8.
Yes, this is probably in here.
Yeah, it's in there. Because I was like, I've seen that before. I think that's in this.
Yeah.
I've mostly just been reading the comics I didn't get to read that I bought from the store.
Yeah.
So,
I'd be reading though. I've gotten behind on it. I still have a stack of books I got to read. I know you do too.
Yeah, I know. He just gave me another one today.
Yeah, but that one's like moved to the top of the stack. More important.
I know it is. I know.
Anyway, excuse me, Jesus. But yeah, there was a trailer. You guys just watched it. I watched it the other day. So we're gonna talk about it. Venom. What's it called?
The Last Dance.
Venom 3: The Last Dance trailer. Shows you how much I care. Anyway,
You said it was a pretty good trailer.
it was a good trailer.
Yeah, last time
I hated the
checked.
first one. I like this one.
I
I
really like
hated the
trailer.
second one.
Now you haven't seen.
Oh, you're talking about trailer-wise.
Trailer.
Oh, excuse me.
Now you haven't seen Venom 1 or 2.
No, I have not, regrettably.
It's on Disney Plus, I think.
Well, Not really regrettably would say.
Yeah, well, we watched 2 in theaters, but it
Well,
was,
if you
There's
won't
like
see
one
me
of our
online on PS4 tonight, you will see me watching that.
there you go.
I ain't gonna be on PS1.
Yeah, you do. But
I still
the
don't have a
trailer,
job again.
I'm going to sleep.
what this trailer heavily throws at you, and trailers do this a lot, and Guardians 3 did it, and they made you think someone's gonna die in this.
Yeah.
And obviously that didn't happen. Well, I guess Rocket did technically die in Guardians 3.
I did not watch that either.
Well,
Spoiler.
yeah.
Well, it came out like what?
well,
last
yeah,
2 years
I
ago,
don't
last
really
year.
mind. I'm
You
gonna
need
go
to watch
ahead.
that. James Gunn.
We talked about this off camera, and I'm gonna voice my opinion. I think Eddie is going to be brought between. I think that Eddie will be brought between keeping the symbiote he is with Venom and the new one, the one that's chasing them in the trailer.
Well, I
Just
don't think
because of
that's
that
I
one
don't think
scene.
that's a symbiote.
No, because you remember
Is it?
how. Well, they're all created, so I think they're all symbiotes, but they're all. But
'Cause that
they're
just
not
looks like a
all,
monster.
Like they don't all have
Well,
a personality. Like,
Null has something to do with this. The king in black or whatever they call him.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they call Null?
Yeah,
the King of
The
Black.
symbiote.
So
god.
you know how certain
Play
symbiotes
by
have
Norman
a.
Reedus.
That's how Venom's gonna get
You
the.
don't read this as
No, it's not. No, that was a. That
Oh, that was
I don't
fake?
know he is. I
never mind then.
have not.
He's gonna get. It's fake. Venom's gonna get the spider
So I was gonna get to that.
from Null.
There's gonna be a
Well, you know,
whole.
Venom leaves bits of himself in different
Well,
bits of universes.
But also,
right?
this
Huh.
is like Null has that dragon or whatever on
So-
his chest, and it looks like a spider.
So I am just gonna say it now. There will be the buildup of one of us will die or one of us has to go. I think what's gonna happen is there's gonna be the final fight between Null and Venom,
Mhm.
and Venom's gonna beat Null, and then he like absorbs him or eats him or something. Then he's gonna earn the symbol and have it on him, and that's gonna be the end of the movie. So you get Venom having the symbol.
Earn the symbol. Oh, sorry.
Tell me that's not what's gonna happen.
Probably.
And you'll see it on screen for 5 minutes. It's gonna look cool. There'll be some thunder, or be some moon, and that's gonna be it.
I think you'll get the wings.
Oh,
If he kills Null or something.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they did.
That'd be so cool.
It wouldn't be
That would be
surprised.
pretty
But
good.
I mean, honestly, this
wings
trailer
seems cool.
looked good. I enjoyed this
Yeah,
trailer.
if you're a weirdo, like Venom,
I-
I don't.
I liked this trailer. I didn't like the other trailer for this movie, but I liked this one. I'm excited for Null, knowing that he's in it. It made me more excited. I don't really have anything else other than that to say.
No, it's one of those things. It's just
It's a final trailer, so there's not much new stuff besides
yeah.
like Null.
yeah, kind of. It does ramp up
Yeah.
more of like, oh, this is a lot of stakes
Yeah,
here.
it brings up a lot of speculation.
Yeah, more speculation than I like to have answers to.
Just-
It kind of scares me, to be honest. We'll see what happens. It's more or less, I just want to see the movie to see really what happens. And I know they did some reshoots not that long ago. Was it a month ago?
They did do reshoots, but I don't know when it was.
I know it was like him like walking across a street or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. We'll see. It was it come out October 20th,
27th, I think.
26th. Is it 26th?
It's like a couple weeks after Joker. A few weeks
So
after.
that's third.
Joker comes out October 4th. So-
It's October 25th.
Oh, well.
Well, it
okay.
doesn't say on here, but 27th is a
That's what I forgot
Sunday.
to watch Joker.
Oh, the new one, or
the
have you
first
seen
one?
Have you seen the old one?
I watched the first 30 minutes.
Well,
So you missed the peak.
Yeah,
that's
I
what
missed
happened.
peak. I missed a whole lot of stuff actually.
we gotta catch.
No,
God, why did we get you
so
on here?
I
You
started
didn't watch
watching it.
anything.
I started watching
It's
it 'cause
fine.
I got,
You catch yourself up, and on during the weeks you can give your.
give me a
Like,
list
this
and
is what
I will watch whatever you ask.
Well, I don't know what
I'll put it on
you've
the
seen.
list.
So long as it's on Netflix or Disney Plus or Hulu.
You gotta get Max. get
I'm broke.
Yeah, he's got
get
luck.
rid of Netflix and get Max instead.
It is better. Here.
Netflix got
well, here, you
some-
can come over to my house and we can watch Max. I don't care.
Anyway,
I'll just text you and ask.
You can't come over. No.
there's someone
loser.
watching this that doesn't know that HBO Max is now Max. That is because of something, and they're like, "Who's Max?" Like,
Wait,
what?
Maximilian, dude?
I didn't hear about this.
What? No, you didn't know that HBO Max got renamed?
No.
It's called Max now. It's
So
not.
HBO.
No, yeah, we weren't like shortening it out. It's just called Max now.
Yeah, that's what like the logo is for it now.
Really? It's no longer like.
It's not
does
HBO Max, it's
HBO
just Max.
no longer own it.
No, it's still
They
on it.
still own it. They just changed the name for some reason.
Ain't gonna be associated
I
with it.
guess just marketing or whatever. Yep, you're right. Max streaming.
Yeah,
Maximilian, dude.
that's
Maximilian.
the logo. Yeah.
Oh, Maximilian makes me think of the new Gladiator movie coming out.
Oh, I thought you were about to talk about Maximilian Dude, the streamer. Anyway,
The dude?
No.
That's what I think of.
No, I'm thinking of like the
Big
new movie
Lebowski?
coming out.
The big,
but
yeah.
in my opinion,
He
it
dressed us
doesn't-
up as a Big Lebowski in one of the Fighting History videos. Yeah, him and Vinny dressed up as a
but yeah,
lobster.
Venom 3 trailer. The way we do trailers, once we talk about what's in it, give our thoughts, we rate it. This is a trailer. It's not normally when we rate shows, which we'll do
Movies.
next week, or movies. It'll be rated
10.
1 through 10. I mean, we do 0.5s as well. So, but trailers, since they're smaller, they're more condensed. It's out of 5. So, what would you rate the? Well, we can go first if you want to give your thoughts. Venom 3 trailer.
Yeah,
out of
5 being good. I don't know if you told him.
5 being good, 1
One
being
bad.
god awful.
Yeah.
You can also go below 1 to like a 0.5 if you want, but
Yeah.
no 0. I don't think.
We've done a 0 before.
Have we? Okay, then 0 through 10,
Yeah.
or 5.
Honestly, for me,
Math-wise, this is hurting my brain now.
You'll be fine.
what's a 0.5?
I
I'd
I
have
think
to.
it's a 1.
I'd say maybe 3.5.
I can get over it. Just it's over. It's better than average
Mhm.
trailers. I would
Yeah.
think. I think it got me excited, so that's a plus.
I'm giving it a 4. I like the, especially the horse and the fish.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I mean, it just felt like the same trailer as the last one, maybe a bit better. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Noel
put
made it
above.
better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's cool because I don't know how the heck you're going to do Noel in like one.
Apparently, the creator of Noel saw the script and said that it is awesome. So
I'm interested. Maybe this could be the best one out of all of
I
them.
hope, because they need to go out on a bang.
Yeah, it
And
really
then Sony's gonna be like 5 more.
The Last
Venom
Dance.
goes to New York.
The first dance. It was
Venom goes to Paris.
Oh, Venom meets Moon Knight.
Venom meets
falls in
everyone
love.
but
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Yes, give me that movie.
Anyway, we're gonna make
Oh.
Madam Web too. But yeah, I agree
Let's
with
be
the 3.5, and you give it a 4. There you go.
I am interested in how it will end though, knowing that symbiote is still in the MCU.
Well, speaking of Spider-Man, we got all the Spider-Man news this week. Starting with Marvel Studios Spider-Man 4,
Toby?
the continuing after No Way Home, seeing where that's going. The big question has been, who's going to direct it? What's going on with this movie? Well, we know now Destin Daniel Cretton is set to direct Spider-Man 4. He directed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That movie. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I did not. It did not pique my interest.
It's really good.
It's
Really?
not bad. Pretty good for at the time.
It's a martial arts movie.
When I first watched the trailer, I was like just on the fence all day.
Did you not see any of the action scenes?
I did. It's just
Lord. The bus fight. Oh,
I don't know. I was just in a period of watching action movies, and then I got burnt out on them.
well, this is a really good movie, and this is the director of that. To bring this up, just to give you an idea, this is he's going to be shooting Spider-Man.
People can say what they want about the movie. It ain't perfect, but the
I think it was
the
one of the
action
better,
in it is
one of the better origin.
It is.
I want to find the one on the.
I mean, I think the one on the bus is pretty cool.
Well, yeah, but I want to find the one on the.
Oh, like the final one.
No, the one on the scaffolding. That's She-Hulk. Scaffolding. Did I spell that wrong? No, maybe. There was. Oh yeah, here's a clip.
A statue for the show.
We do need.
Yeah,
one.
I
You
showed-
tell me
I
that
told
Ghost
him
Rider
about
one. I'm like,
Yeah.
that thing's gonna take up the
Like
whole.
if I had
table.
$1,100 for that statue, I would buy it, but I might. Have
I'm
to
gonna buy a statue for the
Well, I'm
show.
talking- I might get another job
Mhm.
going,
Yeah.
so then I'll buy another statue. I might buy a smaller one, but I'm definitely gonna get a Ghost Rider one and a Punisher one. Those are my
I'm cool
two
with that.
all-time favorites.
I'm
in
cool with
Marvel.
it. Dude, look up freaking Jim Mint Collectibles. Look at his freaking statue.
That's the video I sent him.
Oh, that's the
Ghost
video,
Rider.
Jim Mint. Yeah.
It was beautiful. I shared it with my dad. We both watched it. We both love that statue. And if I had
And it lights up. It's so
$1,100
cool.
that I
Oh,
didn't
so it
want
lights
to put
up.
down on a motorcycle, I'd buy it.
Well, here's a clip from Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. This is some action scene that they did. This is the guy directing this movie. He also is going to be directing Spider-Man 4. To give you an idea.
Is that confirmed? Or just being odd.
It was a report from the
Okay.
trades. So, to give you an idea.
Amazing times, keep going.
Does this take place in China?
They go a few bunch of
Yeah, I
places.
go to different places.
Oh, okay.
Guy doing this is doing Spider-Man.
Like again, say what you want about the movie, but the action scenes were like
Is
the
this
best
on Disney
part.
Plus?
Yeah.
That's gonna be another watch.
This is
Ooh,
Shang-Chi.
that was actually really smooth.
Not just Spider-Man doing that.
Something I think a lot of people forget is that Spider-Man can crawl on walls and fight on them.
Yeah.
And I would love for like how cool it'd be a scene if
He
he's
is
like
strong
fighting.
enough to hold his body vertical while standing 90 degrees on a building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you have that. He gets his butt kicked a
Flying
little bit
cat.
here.
I don't even know how many G's that is pulling down on your body.
But I mean, there's that. There's obviously he mentioned the bus fight.
Yeah, bus fight. I mean, that's my personal. Boy, the last one with the Mandarin is great as well.
Oh, at the end, but that's more like a CGI thing.
Well, it looks cool though. I mean, he had a vision. I feel like kind of cut to the middle part,
Is it?
Unless
It's whenever the fight is.
So context here: the bus brakes are broken in Seattle, and they're going like down a hill, and like
Wait, did I miss the?
They've implemented this like type of stuff into so many movies, like in Seattle, or San Francisco, for example, the
Yeah.
whole trolley going down
oh
hills.
yeah, didn't
Yeah.
Ang Lee's Holt.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry, I was like making sure that wasn't an issue. Anyway,
Not just going down, like losing brakes going down the hill.
you have this.
Spider Sense right there, man.
That's when he cuts the brakes.
Because the brakes.
Yeah. Me being a car guy, knowing that would not instantly screw up the brakes, but would
Well, he cut the
really mess it
he
up.
cut
Well,
the-
for non-car
Like,
guys like
within-
us, we know
like
it.
you get
That
brake,
cuts brake.
you get brake pressure for like a second and a half, but then nothing.
So yeah, you got. No, I would just watch this section.
Oh, that poor girl's MacBook.
It's
or
kind of like
Dell,
Spider
whatever.
Man.
What?
The way he's moving around.
Yeah, it is.
So wait for the guy to run back
Wait,
up.
I just noticed that's Morgan Freeman. Right?
It's not
No,
Morgan
it wasn't
Freeman.
Morgan
I thought the same thing too. First of all, was it?
It looks just like him
I
though.
thought it looked like
Where's
him.
the guy from Spider
Oh,
Man?
it's his twin brother.
Anyway, so yeah, look at all this.
You see, he's like crawling around like the bus and stuff.
Yeah,
And
that's
this guy's
Spider-Man.
directing-
Yeah, that's like smart. I can imagine like crawling up, like fixing it.
I'm trying to. I want to go find the part where he like cuts the bus in half. This part, yeah. He like cuts the bus in half, and they do like a whole thing. It's when he,
Tag on, she whipped that.
it's when he goes outside the bus.
I just want to point out, in all actuality, buses don't have
Well,
they don't use brake
Look at that.
fluid.
Oh my god, you are still on the brake thing.
I'm sorry, I'm an automotive kind of guy.
this is a fictional movie.
They use air brakes. Totally different system. You need
And-
CDLs for
and
that.
Guess what? Spider-Man can't. Isn't real.
Except when you.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
is this when he-
think
is this
city
when he
buses
does that
require
pose?
CDL.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the transition into the
Look at
tunnel.
this.
That was nice. I like that. Oh,
You know what? He might be the like best choice to do Spider-Man.
I think so too. Because I immediately
this music and just the scene, the side profile. I don't like. It gives me some type of vibe from like a video game or another movie.
It's like Sifu, the game. I don't know.
that game is great.
Yeah, I watched him
Anyway.
play it, and it was phenomenal. And
Anyway.
I want it.
You got that.
Another game. It's Space Marines 2.
Space Marine, dude. You
Look
don't
good.
need Space Marines too.
Yeah,
Hell
Imperium,
Imperium,
brother.
too. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
Space Marine looks crazy.
I-
Anyway,
the Imperium, brother.
but he said to direct Spider-Man 4, filming being eyed to start in early 2025. Zendaya is set to return
Nope.
in the movie
After
as
that
MJ.
one film, I can't look at it.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, we have different reasons. Oh, you're talking about the Challengers? Oh,
I was
no.
talking about No Way Home and how the ending of that.
Well,
like-
I didn't watch the Spider-Man movies either. I
Put that on the list too, I guess.
I'm not even on Disney.
I have not watched many movies since 2020. Like that's when I just stopped watching movies like in the theater. And if it was not in like on Netflix or something, no, if it was not
We have
like
our work cut
on
out for-
Netflix
He's
or
not
something,
brainwashed
I
yet.
didn't watch it unless like I was invited out to watch it.
You watched the Suicide Squad though. That was in 2021.
I didn't even go to the theaters for that.
I didn't either, but
We
because it was
rented it.
free online. He went to theaters. To see
I
it.
went to see it
I wish
twice.
I did see it in
Twice.
I
hope
wish
they
I did
re-released
see it in theaters
That'd be-
because
that'd be
Margot
crazy.
Robbie on the big screen.
I'm not going to see
Okay,
it.
well, yeah, Zendaya set to return. Not a fan.
Not a fan. Only because there's no point. When you watch No Way Home, you'll understand.
Yeah.
All right.
This is quick. There was a big rumor that came out saying that the people that Sony scrapped most of Beyond the Spider-Verse, the sequel to Across the Spider-Verse,
The part 2.
which is the sequel to Into the Spider-Verse. Anyway, there was a big rumor saying that they scrapped all the work that was being done on it.
Or
that.
majority of it.
I watched the Miles Morales one.
Mama.
Okay, well, this is we're talking about the third movie, the one that was going to end that whole trilogy.
Yeah.
There was a rumor that they scrapped everything. That is false. That's not true.
Yeah, Christopher Miller came out.
Yeah,
right?
and a few other people came out. That isn't a thing. So
Yeah.
rest assured, you're fine. Kelsey Grammer came out and said that he had some talks about returning as. Now, this is another movie you haven't seen, but I'm going to spoil it for you because I have to for this.
Baby the Heat.
Which movie is it?
The Marvels.
The Marvel. Yeah.
Now, at the
Did
end,
not watch.
at the end of the Marvels, it was pretty good.
It was not them.
Yeah, surprisingly.
Really?
Yeah. The end of the Marvels, the post-credit scene, one of the characters wakes up in an alternate universe, and in that universe,
Baby, I hear the blues calling, toss salad and scrambled eggs.
in that universe, a certain character shows up. Yeah.
Oh.
The goat.
And played by the actor from the original X-Men movies.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he says science.
He does not say.
Yeah, what's his name?
Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
But he
no.
shows
Frasier.
up, and he's there talking. There's him in the old
Because
movies.
I know him from some other stuff.
Frasier,
Yeah, that's all I know from Frasier.
Blue Frasier,
No, that was I can never remember the name of the show. It's
Frasier.
Frasier?
no, it's that one girl with the one girl who played. I know she played. Oh crap!
I don't know.
Frasier.
It's on Netflix. If I can remember it, I'll tell them, and I guess they'll comment on it.
Maybe.
He won't.
No, she played
Oh
in
my
this
God.
one show where she was the princess of Russia.
I have no idea.
Frasier.
Frasier.
No,
Anyway,
no Frasier.
he shows up in the post-credit scene. It was a really cool moment. We had us hype in the theater. We're talking about it the whole ride back.
Yeah. Kept saying, I was like, bro, when he said that word science,
He does
you know,
not say science.
That's like the biggest
Science.
Mandela effect in my life because I was like, oh,
Um,
you know, it's science.
It says
I was
Charles.
like,
Anyway, but Kelsey Grammer said that he's had talks about coming back. During the Q&A for the Cosmic Circus, the guy who's doing the Q&A, was asked, will we see Kelsey Grammer return as Beast again for the next 2 Avengers films? Alex said, we will see him return soon.
Which would be, what do you think?
My mind went to Fantastic Four, just so Reed Richards and the Beast could be...
The Beast.
Whatever.
That's what we're calling the Beast. I guess he is called the Beast.
The Thing.
But no, I don't know.
Beast.
I really don't know.
I don't know either.
Like, but I'm excited for him to show back up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe see some action with him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Or
just that.
Just talk again. I don't know. Yeah.
Just say something.
say science this time.
Back some more Q&A stuff. According to the Cosmic Circus, Doctor Strange's spell for Peter Parker will reportedly be broken. It will also be explored further in the MCU. Spell's gonna be broken.
Huh.
Now you haven't seen No Way Home, so you can't really give your.
Well, I've seen bits and pieces.
Well, you know what the spell is then.
Yeah, so like no one remembers who he is.
Yeah. So the spell's gonna be broken.
Not-
You're giving
not-
me this look.
Not
What is your-
just him as Peter Parker, but the Spider-Man, right?
Well, no, everyone remembers Spider-Man, but they just don't know who Peter Parker is.
Oh, so he's basically homeless now.
No, he's got a house. He's got an apartment. What is this look you're giving me? Explain.
Explain this. Brother. For the Imperium, explain this.
So, why? Why the hell? Why?
I don't know.
No comment.
Okay. Well, there we go.
God,
this is a show-
Us Spider-Man fans are losing.
This is no, you're winning right now. This is a show you don't know about. You're gonna be excited about when I tell you about it. There is you. Are you aware of the character Spider-Man Noir?
I wanted to see like either a movie or a show about him forever.
Well, you're getting a show on Prime Video
That could be canceled.
called.
I don't
No.
have that.
Well, it's called Spider Noir.
Tough. That's almost there.
It's
We're gonna be over here like all day and night just watching stuff.
it's called Spider.
I gotta get engaged again. I gotta get y'all out of here.
The show is called Spider Noir, and it's just a weird title. But there's Nick. Okay, do you not know who's playing the? I guess you don't know the show. You don't know who's playing Spider-Man Noir.
No.
All right, I need you to prepare yourself.
All right.
Like, are you
Hold on.
seated?
Hold on now.
All right.
Here, close your eyes. Make sure his eyes are closed. I'm gonna reveal it in a funny way.
All right.
No, that's not him. It's not him. It's not him.
I know the photo. Not that one. You know the one.
What?
Down, right. Yes.
No.
That's not.
Okay, all right, Randus. All right, you can open your eyes. This is who is playing Spider-Man Noir.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Nick Cage is Spider Noir in the Spider-Man Noir show.
For those of you who do not know me, I grew up with Nicolas Cage as Ghost Rider. I watched it in theaters as a small child and grew up with it. I had this little DVD player and I watched it at the very least, 3 times a day.
I used to do that with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. When I was a kid.
I did that with
I
Spider-Man.
love Nick Cage.
And so Nick Cage also voiced him in Into the Spider-Verse. Voiced Spider-Man Noir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he is playing him, and we got a casting for that show. Now we know that maybe the Green Goblin's going to be in it. We don't know. We know a few other Spider-Man villains, but one that we just got is Jack Huston has been cast as what they're calling a bodyguard, but according to insiders, this is your Sandman.
What do I recognize him from?
He's been in things.
Yeah.
That's about as much as I can help you there. Outlander, maybe.
The
Movie?
Longest Ride.
I did not watch that.
I didn't watch that one
He's
either.
British. I don't know, but he is apparently playing a bodyguard who also
Flip
is
Marco.
apparently the Sandman.
Yeah.
I hope the show's black and white.
Oh, it says,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
That's the one black and white thing I do not mind watching.
yeah, but there's that.
No taste.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night. Is black and white.
I mean,
You watch that?
like
too.
regularly. Like
Yeah.
movies is one thing, but a show would be another.
You got this. According to the Cosmic Circus, Avengers: Secret Wars may possibly feature a connection or nod to the Spider-Verse films. There were rumors a while back that Miles would show up in it, but I don't know if I really believe that. If it would be cool if he showed up and he was still animated.
I think they're going to do that
That'd be
because
fun. Marvel's never done that.
my proof and theorize is you know the ride at Disneyland that's about to come out. It's the one with King Thanos.
The multiverse. Report.
If you look at the concept art, the Spider-Man from the what's that new Spider-Man? Fairly Neighborhood Spider-Man shows coming out.
Is he animated?
He's animated in that concept art. Why everyone's like really realistic.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the only theory really only proof I have. I'm gonna say he is, and I think that would look really cool.
Yeah. So I think it might be Miguel. He could show up and be a problem for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It all depends on what the next Spider-Verse movie's
It
like.
depends on
If that even comes out before or after, whenever it comes out. I don't know.
Secret Wars what comes out 2027 or Secret? Okay, so Doom's so it just passed. Surely
It could come out in 2026.
Surely it would.
We'll have to see.
But we'll see. Yeah.
But there's that. Interesting. According to Daniel RPK, the current treatment, which is treatment is what the script is right now currently for the movie, for the MCU X-Men film, because they are making an X-Men movie, reportedly does not include Wolverine at all. However, the rest of the team will be similar to the X-Men 97 cartoon. I'll get on the next part in a second. Now,
I hear him.
the
hoping.
first X-Men comic, the first X-Men team, Wolverine was not
They're
in
gonna
it.
make him do this till he's 90.
They will. They
Wolverine was not in the first X-Men run until a while later. It started with Cyclops, Beast.
human form.
Yeah,
Jean.
Angel was there. Iceman. I don't know. There's a bunch of people.
Jean, Iceman.
But in X-Men 97, which you should watch, it's really good. It's Wolverine, but he's not in it. Cyclops, Jean Grey, Storm, Rogue, Gambit, Beast, and Morph. Right, I think I'm not, and Professor X.
Yeah.
But we could get another live action Gambit.
A name for myself. Yeah.
Like a name for something else.
I wanted like Iceman or Angel to be a part of the team
Yeah.
as like live action. But there's that. And adding on to it, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine may stick around post Secret Wars.
They are gonna make him do this as 90.
Well, it wasn't a joke.
Christ.
But I mean, I'm fine with it as long as he wants to do it.
Like Kevin Herd days, like, oh, yeah, good idea.
As long as he wants to do it, I'm fine with it. Keep Ryan Reynolds around so he can work with him.
Yeah.
Can you look up X-Men 97?
Yeah.
Because if it's the one I had on VHS,
It's not the one you have because it just came out on Disney Plus.
Okay.
Well, unless you had the X-Men show.
You had X-Men the animated series.
Maybe on VHS. I can't imagine. I don't think that
Wait,
movie's
go to
on.
the full team. No.
I see this one.
That one I had it on VHS.
This show.
Yeah, I didn't have
This show
So
came out.
you must
this
have.
year.
You must.
You
Yeah,
had-
I guess you had the animated series back in the
You
day.
had this show. Wait.
Yeah.
Now this is a continuation of the show. I think you're talking about. You had this. I don't know. That's a new picture. The show.
Yeah, because I found that on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
no,
What?
I'm able to watch it on YouTube. A little bit of it.
So that's X-Men animated series came out in the 90s. The new show X-Men 97 came out earlier this year. It's already over right now. It's a continuation of that show. But it was really good. So yeah, Hugh Jackman sticking around post Secret Wars possibly, and MCU X-Men not having Wolverine. I think it's a good call.
I think I do think that's a good call as well.
But
That's
is
something I
the
want.
public draw to X-Men only because of Wolverine?
Well, I think that's a problem.
Yeah, because I mean Cyclops is supposed to be the leader.
Yeah.
But he's been relegated to a side character at this
Yeah,
point.
Yeah.
until X-Men 97 came out.
Yeah, he was awesome. Though, but
He
Even then, he was like a main side character.
Mhm.
Like he was side character to the point of no return. It was pretty much focused on Wolverine, and I'm gonna be
In
honest,
X-Men-
him getting with
in X-Men the animated series, right?
Yeah.
Or the movies?
movies. Yeah, I meant to say
Well,
both.
both, but yeah.
pretty much, yeah, both honestly. Because
The,
X-Men 97, it was more on Cyclops.
when Wolverine had his own like first movie explaining his origins from being like born between the Civil War and the War of 1812, I mean, Cyclops was a side character throughout that movie. Pretty much everybody was, even Gambit, because he
Yeah.
left like after the Strikers Island part.
But
But in the anime series, he was even just like side character.
I
You
do
need to
think-
watch X-Men 97.
I do think this is a good
I only had
idea.
part of it on tape.
Okay. X-Men 97 is a different show than the show you're talking about. It's the continuation of it. It's
Oh,
another
really?
show as a whole.
Yeah. They ain't make a VHS.
It's called
What's
X-Men.
it on?
Disney Plus. It's
I
called
need to
X-Men.
start a list of what
It's
to
called
watch.
X-Men 97.
Just pretty much everything in the MCU catalog.
Yeah, that you haven't
Right.
seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I do again. I know we just mentioned it. I think it is a great idea. I think nothing wrong with Wolverine being your favorite. That's not an issue. But I want to show love to the other X-Men. You know, because they're
Yeah.
just as cool as Wolverine. You know, some,
Yeah.
if not better. Believe it or not. You
In
know,
my opinion, it would honestly be Cyclops and Storm.
Gambit's my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambit,
because he's a
love him.
ladies man.
yeah, he's a
That-
ladies
that's-
man.
that's why I wanted to
Not
be.
only that, he's from Louisiana.
Okay,
And-
so-
You gotta say it like in Louisiana, New Orleans, Louisiana. But
No, I was looking at
he's
this
Creole.
water on the table.
I
But
You're chewing on ice.
like ice.
anyway,
Oh.
I'll do it
but
too.
there's that interesting X-Men information. According to Production Weekly, a Scarlet Witch film is in the works. We've heard many whispers of a
Yeah,
Scarlet Witch.
this has been a rumor for a long
movie.
time.
According to Production Weekly, it is happening with Jack Schaefer and Megan McDonnell attached to write it. Jack Schaefer did, I think she did Agatha. She did WandaVision. She's produced it,
Yeah,
or wrote it. I think
Agatha,
she wrote it.
I got a thing on TikTok for Agatha.
Yeah, which we'd be talking about in a minute. Some stuff. But yeah, we're getting a Scarlet Witch movie. We're currently right now. Now, I guess you haven't seen Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
No,
All right.
Well, I'm going to spoil you for this.
I don't mind.
It's fine.
at this point.
In that movie, Scarlet Witch died. As in, like, died.
Like,
Dog.
A thing fell on top of her, and last I saw was a big explosion of red, and that was it. But we assume that she's not dead. Now, in the Agatha show, they're heavily teasing that she's not dead, to the point where I think she'll show up in the show at some point.
yeah, that as ahead of myself. I think that's gonna happen.
But maybe this is the continuation after that. I don't know. We also need to see what happens in the Vision show, which we did talk about last week. But yeah, that's all we have. All we know about it, though. But okay, we got some more Spider-Man, Venom, Sony verse, whatever that universe is called, information. Anyway, this is from the Cosmic Circus. I'm not reading all that.
Thank you.
Maybe I have to actually. No, look at it. Spider-Man's back. And they're gearing up for Spider-Man 4. Tom Holland is going to reprise his role. Alongside Zendaya, and what promises to be another thrilling.
No, do not tell him I put my truck in neutral. As I was mid driving.
Anyway, we're going to continue.
was an accident,
Another
so-
thrilling installment in the Spider-Man franchise in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Following the massive success of No Way Home.
I agree.
Recent developments have sparked excitement among Spider-Man enthusiasts. That's Daniel Cretton, Shang-Chi director, in early talks to direct. Cretton will be taking over from John Watts, who helmed the previous 3 movies. Multiple reports have surfaced in the past few weeks saying the film is scheduled to start filming early next year with a July 2026 release date. That'd be after Doomsday, Avengers Doomsday. So in between Doomsday and Secret Wars. I need that. Let's see. Talking about Q&A. I don't care. Whether the film would finally be. Yeah, the whole thing was like, is this going to be a street level movie or is this going to be another multiverse movie? Don't have a seizure looking at the screen, boy. Everyone wanted a street level movie, and I think we're getting that.
You
Luckily.
both have.
I don't think we are.
Seizures.
Well-
I heard otherwise.
A while back.
Yeah, but I heard no, like this last week. I heard they're going to do multiversal.
It's a street level movie, but there will be hints of multiversal stuff in it. So, as in, I'm assuming it's going to be there's going to be something going on that's like, because Secret Wars is getting ready to happen.
Spider pork.
What?
Spider Ham for one.
Spider.
Anyway, Venom
You said
trailer revealed Null.
multiversal, and I was
Sparked a
like,
lot of
Spider
speculation. The King in
Spider.
Black will be back, or whatever.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, this is all the stuff. What he's heard, let's talk about Null. Heard rumors about Null's appearance in April. After doing some digging, he was able to confirm his appearance a few days later. At the time, the idea of introducing such a scary character like Null instilled a degree of fear in me, which I expressed on social media, mainly because a character like Null in a Venom movie like this could potentially be very limited to his comic counterpart. Further along, I learned that Null's role is not just a one and done. It's just blinking, it's crazy. There are further plans to bring back Null in an upcoming project outside
better get that
Venom,
new
The Last
HDMI.
Stand. Of Last Dance, not Last Stand. The idea of Null appearing in another project after the Venom threequel seemed interesting, and after speaking to multiple sources, some interesting information arose. Spidey's street-level story turned multiversal roller coaster. We'll see. Initially, Marvel Studios wanted to develop a street-level story for this upcoming installment of Spider-Man, having him team up with Daredevil to take on Wilson Fisk following the events of Daredevil Born Again. Multiple villains from Spider-Man's lore were also in consideration for the plot of this film. New villains like the Magia? It's the Hammerhead people.
Oh, that's I think it is the Magia.
Anyway, Mr. Negative,
Magia,
Spencer
Magia.
Smythe, as well as some old revamp villains such as McDonald, Matt Gargan, Scorpion, even Aaron Davis's Prowler were considered as part of this movie. Marvel still intends to tell this story, but we may have to wait a bit longer. So if the street level story is being pushed back, what story would take its place? Recently, I heard that the upcoming Spider-Man film might pit Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom together, with Venom: The Last Dance setting up the interaction. By the end of Venom: The Last Dance, we may see Eddie Brock cross over into the MCU, with some sources indicating that the recent reshoots in New York City for Venom: The Last Dance has to do with that, but that remains unconfirmed for now. Maybe that's the multiverse thing they're talking about.
Yeah. I hope it's just that, please.
And not only that, but I'm hearing that the potential villain for this film would be Null, who is seeking to enshroud the entire multiverse in his darkness following its discovery. It's important to note that the Venom symbiote is currently in two different universes, the Sonyverse and the MCU, because you haven't seen No Way Home, so you don't know. This link may spark Null to seek out Venom in 616 and be on a mission to engulf the multiverse in darkness.
Which
Yeah,
I guess
616 is the main universe, right?
which I guess could work due to
It's like Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I know.
What's
I
that
guess.
plot?
Oh no, the what was I gonna say? Which I guess makes sense multiverse because I know Spider-Man's supposed to take place between Doomsday and Secret Wars, correct? All right, just making sure.
The idea of Tom Holland's Spider-Man and Tom Hardy's Venom coming together would be an interesting dynamic for this film, and one that I'm sure many fans wanted to see. I'm sure we'd finally have our Spidey versus Venom showdown at the beginning of the movie. Giving them a common enemy would give them a chance to not sacrifice any character arcs they might be making by making either an antagonist. Also, Null has some interesting origins deeply rooted within the multiverse, so the idea could be plausible. Jeez. Who knows? Maybe Null lost his Necro Sword in an incursion and it slipped into 616 while he hid in the middle of two multiverses. Possibilities are interesting, and I'll let you all know if any new developments arise. And there's that. That's what he knows.
Sword. A question about that. What is that?
It's his, like, weapon. It's like a symbiote sword.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
so is that the only thing able to kill symbiotes?
Probably.
well, ain't the only thing able to kill. I mean, you can do it with fire, sound. From
Well, sound weakens.
sound, them being weak to sound has
So,
history with
it
Null. Actually,
It can kill God. Oh, it's the MCU version. Let's do it.
Yeah, because I remember
It's called All
the,
Black.
Who was that first played Spider-Man? It was
Toby.
Yeah, Tobey Maguire.
This is the full name.
I
of the
remember
movie,
him
so
ringing
All
the
Black.
bell. Or, not the bell. The
It was like the
pi-
pole. Yeah,
the pipes.
Yeah.
Or
Wait.
the rebar.
yeah,
really.
yeah, the construction.
Just-
This is the
Dun-dun.
Thor thing? No, that sword's already been in the MCU then. This is what Gore used in Thor Love and Thunder.
Oh, yeah. I've seen bits and pieces of that
Don't-
on YouTube Shorts.
Well, I guess you do need to. You've been
I
watching
need to-
every movie on YouTube.
He's watching all his like Instagram
So basically,
reels.
from like late 2019
saw part
to like
one,
now,
part two,
I need to
part
watch
three.
everything.
Part 2 of 240.
Yeah, I will make a list. Anyway, And the final thing here, final predictions for Agatha All Along. Now I gotta pull up a thing here, because I don't screen. Yeah. I bet. Oh,
Oh, sorry, what?
Oh, hey, you want to cover this?
Holy crap, Sonic 6.
4, 5,
Amy
6.
spinoff, Shadow spinoff, season 2 of Knuckles. No one wants that. Anyway,
Knuckles.
The Flames of Disaster.
what Agatha? Right. Does it not have an account?
Agatha.
Okay, it does.
Agatha all along.
This is not. This is. They don't have an account, so I guess I have to.
They kind of have this because this is just in time for Halloween and like
Well, it
beginning-
looks like a nice
the
little
true
Halloween show.
like the
You
true
haven't seen
beginning of fall.
You didn't watch WandaVision, so some of the show might not make sense to you.
Oh, someone wanted to my house.
Like I love fall, so
All of the character posters for this, they've been posting it. It look really good.
I
Anyway,
like
this is
the
what I was
witchy
looking for.
vibe about it.
Halloween Town.
Yes,
So this show is 6 p.m. is the new Fridays or whatever. They did a thing when they changed dates for the Marvel shows to not let them like coincide with the Star Wars shows that were coming out. They were like Wednesdays are the new Fridays. Or whatever.
Tuesdays and the new Friday.
And now I always make a joke like that. I'm like 6 p.m. is the new Friday. No, they're dropping. They did
like
this
that
with
old school font.
They did this with the boys. 6 p.m. Over there at on West Coast. It's gonna be 9 p.m. for us when the episodes drop, which is good because I can just watch them, not have to worry about waiting.
Yeah, I know. It would suck because a new show would come out.
And you get spoiled.
Yeah, I get spoiled like by going through Twitter or something.
So you can watch them as soon as they drop. 'Cause it's not that late.
Because I mean, I'd be at work. I can't like just watch them.
So September 18th, which is in 3 days. Actually, that's surprising. What day is that? It's on a Tuesday.
That's
Oh no, it's on a
14th.
Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
When's
Wednesday.
Penguin
then
come out? 19th?
Fridays. Penguin comes out. Yeah, so Thursday. But then it's a 10-day break in between.
Thursday.
So we'll talk about that. Anyway, episodes.
So pretty much every Thursday, almost.
No, every Wednesday.
Well, every Wednesday for Agatha, and eventually it will be every Sunday for Penguin. They're going to change. I'll explain that in a little bit. Episodes 1 and 2 released on the 18th, and then the 30th, day before Halloween, by the way, which is cool. They release episodes 8 and 9. So first time they've ever released the final 2 episodes on the same day.
Yeah.
Now we did hear that they filmed a special presentation called The Witch's Road, and that they put it in this show, and that it's the finale. So they might be getting a Halloween presentation as.
I mean, it's the 30th. I mean, day before Halloween. I mean, it's good timing.
So there's that. The show comes out soon. I mean, what do you expect? Obviously, there's some. We'll see. I still need the show to justify its existence for me, only because like, why do we need an Agatha show to tell the story? Like, what is the story and why is it important? That's what I want to know.
My prediction is they won't do that.
Well,
no,
you got Wanda's son.
I think
in
it's
here.
just another thing for them to get more like
Well,
people on their platform.
well, you got-
it's like just in time for Halloween.
This show's
so
also
we're
been
really
being
gonna be
made in a
watching
long
it.
time.
it's been like for a good while.
Well,
I'm
you
one
got-
of them people that love Halloween, and I would be watching this.
I mean, you got
I've seen more of it.
Wanda's son over here, grown up. It's just weird. You haven't seen WandaVision. It's hard to explain. Like I said, her kids aren't real, but they were like figments of her psyche or whatever. But somehow one of her sons is alive.
But not the other one.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
actually
I think
truly
we're going to
alive?
see him in the Vision show.
No, like actually truly alive.
Yes, like a real person
Oh.
alive. And they're hiding his name in the marketing.
Yeah.
There's even a scene in the trailer where, and if I could find it, it was in a newer trailer for it. Let me look. It was actually really interesting. I think I brought it up on the show. Max on CNN News.
Oh,
I saw
yeah.
it.
I gotta see that.
Was it this? It was. Maybe it was this one.
Agatha, confession, I know an egregious amount about you.
Is it
Been
this?
obsessed since I first read up on your Salem days.
Hmm.
That's why I saved you from the spell you were under.
Let me see. I don't know if this is it.
You're the only witch that's ever survived the witch's road.
Who are you?
I'm interesting.
That's very interesting to me.
She said it.
Yeah.
She said it was just thinking about.
He tries to say I guess he tries to say I'm Billy Maximoff or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is what it sounds like he's saying if you listen. It sounds like I'm Billy Maximoff.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm
Yeah, Billy Max.
Yeah, he has
also
like an M.
But also his name is Billy Kaplan in the comics at one point, so it also could be that. But he
No,
does
that's
have
a
an
W more
Well,
like
it's
for
because it's
Wanda.
partially erased.
No, I think it's
No, that's a cursive W.
that's a cursive.
Eh?
Yeah.
Not really. It's the way you write it. So,
But it's interesting-
Down, up, and then
It's interesting
You're
what they're
smoking.
doing.
You're
fin-
smoking. There's
No,
no.
you're
That's an
smoking, Landon.
M.
It's
You're
interesting
smoking.
what they're
Asthma.
doing with this character. I think in this show, I don't know if I think Mephisto might be in it, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah, that's a
Remember him from
rumor.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah,
And Blackheart and the other.
Blackheart. Is that a Marvel superheroes reference?
No, he's he's the son of Mephisto, who is the devil.
I know.
And
Darien doesn't know that.
Listen.
yeah.
Yeah, he lost that trivia.
Well, his friends are like basically elements: water, wind, and earth.
Avatar?
No, so they control different elements because they're demonic.
All right.
I'm pissing him off.
We like pissing Darien off.
Anyway, Agatha. Any other predictions? I mean, it comes out in 3 days.
I mean, again, my guess is that we will see Wanda at the end of the series. In what form? I don't know.
Now, I wish I could find that post. But there was
That
a
is
post
trick
that
question. What form?
I have no idea.
there was a post that Marvel made on Instagram to show the episode list and when they were coming out, and it was like on one of those morgue tickets where it's got
Yeah.
like the date and
Yeah.
the name. And episode 7 was circled with a red circle.
It's not even like the two. It's not even the finale.
Episode 7 was circled. So, and in WandaVision, if you remember, on their calendar, that one date was circled in red, and it was like their anniversary, but it turned out to be something else. But I feel like that's an interesting little.
As a detail. Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Agatha all along, 3 days, 2 episodes coming out. We'll be reviewing those 2 next week. Normally, if it's 3, we'd review on extra beef, but since
Yeah.
it's 2, we are doing that. All right, and that's the end of the Marvel news. Before we get into commercial break, I want to address something that's not superhero related, but a legend
Yeah,
passed away.
one of the legends, actually.
The great James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, Mufasa.
Yeah.
The guy from Sandlot. I can't
Yeah,
remember
guy
his
from
name.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name. I feel
Sandlot.
bad. I can't remember the name, but
He passed away from maybe, I don't know if it was old age. I don't know if they've revealed what he passed away from.
He was actually in his 90s, and he did not look a day of.
he I think if I had to just guess, I guess it's just old age. I mean, dude was what 93.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 93.
I mean, this is now the stunt guy for Darth Vader has passed away. The face for him, the body actor, and the voice actor.
Yeah.
So all of Darth Vader is gone
Yeah.
now. Now this raises the question.
He shall live on in the Force.
There you go.
Hey.
But do you think Disney is still going to use his voice? Because you know that they
Because
have
his voice is iconic.
But-
you hear that, and you hear it, and you know it is Darth Vader.
But that's
yeah.
like using Kevin Conroy's voice. I mean, granted, but it's different for Suicide Squad because he recorded stuff before he died.
Yeah.
This is like
Kind of like Freddie
AI
Mercury did
using
before
his
he
voice.
passed.
To recreate, like using
Yeah.
sound bites from old stuff to recreate his voice for the character.
Will they do it?
I mean, if his last time as Darth Vader
It was Obi-Wan.
yeah, but it was the final scene of Vader and
Yeah.
Obi-Wan, which was a really cool scene.
Mhm.
It was where he was talking to the Emperor in his throne room, and then the Emperor thing cut off, and he sat down on his throne, and the Vader theme was playing.
I didn't watch that either.
Well,
I'm going to now.
You ain't gonna be on Galactic Burrito.
No,
yeah,
I
don't
remember-
need to.
I remember there being a.
I don't know what
like,
that is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Never heard of it.
No, there was a yearly thing, like event where they would play Star Wars on this one channel, and that's where I knew him from. Besides John Wick, like up until recently, John Wick.
What?
He was in John Wick.
Yeah,
You sure
remember
anything?
the pigeons?
That's
Oh.
Lawrence Fishburne. That's not James Earl Jones.
Is it not?
That's Lawrence.
I don't know. I haven't seen John Wick in so long.
Yeah,
He's the one that's
no,
saying.
That's Lawrence Fishburne. It's not
And
James
They
Earl.
look, in my opinion, they
Huh?
look like twins pretty much. So James Earl Jones will always be iconic to me as Darth Vader.
Yeah. Answer your question a minute ago. Will they use it? Not that I have any say of if they should or shouldn't. I don't mind if they did keep doing the voice. Used him as long as the family was fine with it
Yeah, that's the
and
big-
got royalties.
Yeah, because it's still his voice.
It's still his voice being used.
Whether he be present with us or beyond, I think his family should get royalties because in a
Yeah.
way he's still doing work.
Yeah.
Name's still out there. I just
Yeah.
we'll see. if they're gonna do some AI BS, I don't like it.
Yeah,
but I'd say best thing to do is just simply I don't know if you can somehow get him to say a sentence of something he's maybe said before. But there's only so far you can do with that. It's like, oh, he sounds older here, but okay, he sounds fine here.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what they do. I mean, I'd say just don't. I mean, you can make Vader just not speak. And I think
Or just get a
there
different
are
voice
plenty of
actor.
scenes where he does
or
not
maybe
say a word.
I mean,
Just get a different voice
because
actor.
he was always the voice
Yeah.
for Vader, right?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
Unleashed.
nowadays,
Most of the
with
time.
it being
Yeah.
2024 and the amount of advanced tech we've had since he first came on with us as Vader, with the amount of tech we can always take somebody else, have them say something, and just mix it up and make it sound
Yeah.
like the iconic Vader we all know.
Yeah. But R.I.P. to the legend. Had a great run.
And a moment of silence, if we all will.
Yeah.
Just
Take off the hats.
My hair.
I don't care.
all right.
He died for our sins.
Nope. All right.
It's ruined.
Moment of silence starts now.
Okay, we have the rest of the episode to go to. Here we go.
Battery just died.
No.
Oh, no.
But
Hey.
yes, thoughts and prayers out to the family.
Yes.
Big loss. But it's commercial time. So go ahead and hit them with a commercial.
Experience Superman Returns at KFC. 4 pieces of succulent chicken, whipped potato, and coleslaw. Superman Returns Buddy Meal. Only $9.95 at KFC.
We are back. Okay. And before we get to the DC news, I'd like to introduce your comic book of the month, which is Superman Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow.
Never heard of it.
Written by Alan Moore, writer and artist and writer of Watchmen.
Yeah.
And among other books. Swamp Thing. So, but this is the let me read the back. I got it. Samin is the world's most powerful being, the sole survivor of doomed planet. It's made the protection of our world his life's work, and though his never-ending battle for truth and justice continues to this day, one question has always haunted his shining legend. How would the story of Superman finally end? That question and more are answered in Superman Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow, collecting all of writer Alan Moore's legendary tales of the Man of Steel in one deluxe hardcover edition. This volume reprints okay. It was naming a bunch of stuff. But this is this is an older book. This is like Golden Age Superman stuff. And this is
I
written
argue famous Superman
what
story.
the ending of his story would be.
Mhm.
So he dies in this, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's really good. The way they do it. But
I do need to read that, though.
it's really good. That is the comic book of the month. Highly recommend it. Go check it out. I bought that at the same time I bought All-Star Superman and The New Frontier. I spent like $150 that day. On all 3 Pete books.
Go on,
Yeah,
man.
but
That
probably
book was
worth-
like,
Are they
how much?
$50 a piece?
Get
They're
New
probably worth more now.
Get New Frontier. I want to see how much that was.
New Frontier.
Top right. I want to see, or you can like look in the back and tell me how much that book was.
On here it's $35.
Okay, it's $35. That's a great book, by the way.
They're probably more now.
Yeah.
Due to James.
Yeah.
So
So,
thanks.
but this is comic book of the month. Shows that. There you go. All right, DC news. Let's get into it. Starting with this, a lot of the Batman / the Penguin related things. They were promoting the Penguin. Comes out in 4 days.
4 days, yeah.
Yeah. Comes out in 4 days. The Penguin, and they were giving out in New York City issues of the Gotham Gazette. They giving out this newspaper to people. This is one of them. This newspaper actually takes place canonically. It exists pre the Batman,
Yeah.
so not after. So, but I wanted to bring it up because it's like no more harm than good. Batman, all that. It mentions Mayor Don Mitchell Jr., who I think dies in the movie.
Yeah.
I wanted to talk about this.
Also, little known fact about Gotham, it is actually modeled after Edinburgh, Scotland.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. I thought it was
And
based off of New
Batman
I thought it
York.
was like
himself-
Chicago or something.
No,
New
Batman
York.
himself is also based off of a true person. He is one of the descendants of Robert the Bruce, and he actually dressed up as a bat and went out in Edinburgh and fought crime.
Strange.
Yes, very
What
strange.
a virgin.
Anyway, I wanted to bring attention to this only because I don't know what this is.
That looks like just a bat to me.
Yeah.
Well, some people are saying that because I mean it's like here with the Batman picture.
Well, it takes place before, right?
Well, this is like before Batman, like before the movie Batman, the Batman.
Yeah, so it takes place before the Batman.
Yeah.
He didn't have a
When it
he didn't
first
have a,
started.
he didn't have a glider like that though.
Well, that's the question now. Like, why is there a thing here?
I think it's just a bat.
Okay, the big
Yeah.
theory is people wondering why he
Or
looks like he's
Man-Bat.
gliding. Batman,
That's not Man-Bat.
Man-Bat is not showing up in this universe.
It's
But
too
there's
out
that.
there.
I'd love it.
I love it too. But it's
We'll
too
get
out
more
there.
into the other
Unfortunately.
newspaper here in a minute. But thought I'd mention that. Lanterns update casting thing. Officially, Josh Brolin has passed on playing Hal Jordan.
Oh, you kind of scared me for a minute. I was like, "What? Hold on."
Scared the ever living crap out of me.
Not you couldn't read what I was about to
Yeah,
say.
I
I didn't look.
Jeez. He's passed on playing the role of Hal Jordan in
Oh my
Lanterns.
gosh.
He's passed
Um,
on.
Josh Brolin
We also
passed out
found
or
out-
passed on from a Hal
half
Jordan
Catholic.
disease.
We also found out that Matthew McConaughey is actually not on the list at all
Really?
for the role. That was some false information
All
from one of
right,
the
all
insiders.
right, all right.
All right, all right,
Um,
all right.
Tell you who is still on the list. Ewan McGregor. No, Chris Pine is still on the list, as well as Timothy Olyphant and Ewan McGregor,
Mhm.
which are three not bad choices.
I know you sent me that one picture of Ian McGregor, and he looks good.
I was also
Yeah.
some ones of Timothy Olyphant that look really good, and Chris Pine. So I'm like, I don't
You didn't show those to me.
listen.
So next time,
His,
something.
his fingers hurt.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, there's I don't know where the picture I saw of him is. Except younger. Kind of looks like Landon's dad. No, a little bit. A little bit. A
You think that looks like my dad?
little bit.
I guess I
Like
can see it.
chin what? Like from the
I
chin
mean,
up.
look, this is like Hal Jordan. I could see this.
Oh, kind
He's
of
got the
does.
chin.
Golly, holy, that does look like my dad. What in the world? Hold on. Go back to that one picture you're doing. That one right
Dude,
there.
that's
It
your
cuts out
dad.
the middle area, the top
Like
right.
his dad, you look like Timothy
Left.
Olyphant.
No, that one right there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, what the?
Dad?
Oh, you're Hal
Your
Jordan.
father?
But
Holy crap.
there's that. I think I enjoyed. And you know Ewan McGregor, obviously, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah. I love that.
I'd love to see him in a comic book thing. But I mean, I think he's got the I guess this is a decent enough picture. Obviously he grayed out temples maybe. But yeah. Oh dang. That is Hal Jordan.
What, are you sweating over him now?
Anyway, but Josh Brolin is not going to be doing it. Matthew McConaughey is no longer on the list.
Yeah.
That only leaves those three that I mentioned. We'll have to see. Seems like the cat. We'll get some more news probably this
Yeah.
week.
I'm hoping for Chris Pine.
I hope so.
That's what
I'll be fine with any of them really.
Yeah, those
I mean,
three-
yeah, but Chris Pine would be like the best bet.
Well, yeah,
Like he just looks the part.
yeah.
I agree.
We'll see. But yeah, Josh Brolin is no longer in the running.
Which I'm kind of sad to see because last time I mentioned I would love to see him as
Yeah.
like an old Hal Jordan that's grumpy.
John Cena has been talking about Peacemaker season 2. You watched the
Two-
first 2 episodes.
And I love it.
Now I
But
But
texted
that
you.
last part on episode 2 kind of how are they putting that
Ben
in the
Affleck
show?
and Jennifer Lopez are back together.
Really?
Again.
Wait, who's back again?
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez. This is a running joke
They
at this
had a
point.
nasty split. Why?
They're back at it again. Anyway,
I'm gonna,
I forgot what I was about to say.
You said something.
We're talking about
You're
Peacemaker.
very Peacemaker, and then you're like, "Oh, you know what he said?" And he pointed at me.
Oh yeah, so I said, you know what? I texted him, and I said that you were excited to watch Peacemaker because you were saying how you wanted to watch it, and I was like,
You're about to get me in
Eagerly.
trouble.
I was like, I'm slowly but surely like creating a new James Gunn fan, and I was like, did an evil laugh gif because James Gunn is my favorite. His favorite director is Sam Raimi. It's like comic book movies, I guess.
Well, just movies. in
I
Movies
general.
don't know who that is, unfortunately.
The original Spider-Man movies, Tobey Maguire movies.
Evil Dead,
Evil
Army,
Dead,
Army of
Evil Dead,
Darkness.
Yeah.
Okay, I love both. of them.
So he's a big fan of that. James Gunn is my Sam Raimi.
Yeah, but I'm normal about it. He's.
No, you're not. You went and watched the re-releases
Yeah,
of
you
those
wanna do
movies.
for-
I drove
Stuff is-
I drove an hour and a half.
I would not have done that.
to go see those movies.
But like James Gunn,
It was worth it. Oh my god.
he made The Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. He made the Suicide Squad. He made Peacemaker. He's making Creature Commando, Superman. He's heading DC now. Everything he's done, comic book movie wise, has been like good to great to like
I don't think it even
Was-
there never was a good. It was just great.
just
I mean,
bad. No,
it was
Like,
god awful. No,
Fantastic.
dude,
Amazing.
terrible.
Yes.
No, I mean, literally straight up.
I want to
just
say his worst comic
Guardian-
movie is Guardians 1.
and that is like
Yeah.
the best.
Great.
I mean, you can argue that's best in Phase 2.
But he's my favorite. Anyway, he's making Peacemaker season 2. You watched the couple episodes of Peacemaker season 1.
And it is phenomenal. I love it.
Which takes place in the old DC universe, technically. So did the Suicide Squad. But now, Peacemaker Season 2 is taking place in the new universe.
Oh, I hope to see Weasel. Just like, you know how like
We'll
he just
see him in
wandered
Creature
off.
Commandos.
Yeah, he's a
Like,
creature.
I know that, but like you know how he just wandered off. Imagine if he just showed up and.
Well, I don't know if that'll be canon. Because the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, parts of the stories will continue over into the new universe and the characters and all that. But Season 2 of Peacemaker takes place in the new universe compared to the first season, which doesn't.
Mhm.
So some things are going to be the same. I'm not
different.
going to spoil the show for you, but we'll figure it out, I guess. We really don't know ourselves.
Yeah.
But anyway, John Cena was talking about Peacemaker and DC Studios in general. He said this. What you gotta understand and keep in mind is I'm the guy who plays Peacemaker, so when we come out with a show and it's the #1 show on Max, and finally we take a character who is supposed to be dead, bring Peacemaker back to life, and people enjoy the universe and want to see more of it, then you have a shift in the structure of who's calling the shots over at DC. James and Peter actually both called me and said, you know what, we want to take some time to do this right, but it's just going to take a little time. So it was crazy to know that we did something people want. They want more of it, so let's do it again. And everybody's like, no, wait, we just got to do a few things first, and we have this whole plan, and it's all going to work together. So if you just trust us, we'll be okay. And it seems like forever ago. Now that we're filming every day, it seems like it'll be just right around the corner when we're watching season 2.
It is. I am very interested of what they're going to do. Again, I don't want to say too much because you're here.
There's a weird thing.
I don't mind.
I wanted to point
Oh
out.
yeah, I can spoil it for you.
I wanted to point out this
Like,
guy.
You like the show? I'm not spoiling it. I'll refuse.
Yeah. I wanted to point out that this guy had gotten cast a while back.
Do I need to walk out? Actually,
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like leave.
No, this
I use the bathroom anyway.
This guy
yeah.
this guy had been cast in Peacemaker season 2. Don't know who he's playing. That's a motion. Lord. Anyway, he was in the James Gunn produced movie Brightburn,
Yeah,
and
he was the dad, correct?
yeah, and he was also in The Office. But he's playing a character in Peacemaker season 2. They posted a video of him on set.
Oh, he's Pam's.
I think he
Pam's
played
boyfriend,
in
yeah.
that one movie, 13 Hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's going to be in Peacemaker season 2. He posted a video on set of let me see, on set Peacemaker. Let me see if I can find that video he posted.
Yeah, on SWT.
Oh yeah, here it is. He posted this on apparently Instagram on Peacemaker season 2 set.
in there.
It's just another day of the office. Yeah, so this is interesting because we thought he was just going to be playing some kind of agent, but it seems he's playing somebody that has prosthetics. Because they're making a mold of his face. Which makes me wonder, who's he playing?
I really don't know.
Start researching.
Someone said Captain Atom was the original theory for him, who's that guy who like turns metal.
Yeah.
It could still be a thing. They could be making the metal. But it's interesting that he's got all that. But that was just a side thing. But yeah.
I really don't know. I have no idea who.
Yeah, but there's that. Also, what's the guy's name? He's cast in Peacemaker, the comedian. Not the comedian, but like he's a comedian.
I don't know.
The black guy. I can't remember his name.
I don't know.
What? You know what? That wasn't a rude way to say. Anyway, he was
It's
in,
just how you said it.
here. I have to look this up to find what his name was.
Chris Rock? Oh, I know you're talking about. What?
Yeah.
that dude. I don't remember his name.
Oh, I got it.
Mackenzie.
This guy was cast in Peacemaker season 2 as well as an Argus agent, which is gonna be interesting. But yeah. Anyway, enough Peacemaker Season 2. Let's get back to The Batman 2. This is a new post after the Batman one, maybe during the Penguin, I don't know, newspaper. Some interesting stuff here. There's a new DA in Gotham, new district attorney. Harvey Dent, maybe.
Oh, most
I'm saying.
definitely Harvey Dent.
Also written by
agree.
Alexander Knox. That guy was in the 1989 Batman movie. There was a riot at Blackgate Prison. First mention of Blackgate.
You're okay.
You've never seen the Michael Keaton Batman movies? Lord have mercy.
Sorry.
There was a Riddler. There was a Riddler-inspired escape room. Apparently, that person's done with Gotham. I don't know.
Lights off.
New head of Falcone family spotted outside nightclubs. Interesting. And then this. Batman has been missing for weeks. No one has seen Batman.
So this takes place right after?
This is after. This is like during the Penguin.
So the other newspaper was before.
Yeah.
This one's right after.
So Batman is missing. Where is Batman?
I wonder why. So this is right before the Penguin, between Batman.
This is probably during the Penguin. This newspaper.
So I wonder if we'll hear like
He
the
might have gone to like go get that training.
That's possible.
Yeah, but I mean, surely not.
Those little bits and pieces right there, the little drop right there next to the penguin, that gives me Scarecrow vibes.
Well, that's the drops. That's they show up in the beginning of the movie. Well,
Yes,
a guy wearing a
the
mask.
eye drops.
Yeah.
It's like
well,
a
they're
drug.
gang.
Yeah.
I highly doubt he left to go train with the League of Assassins. I mean, that could be I guess that's a different take
Heir
of.
apparent parting.
Oh, he did Batman. And,
Gotham's still underwater, so it's still flooded.
Yeah.
But this is the most interesting to me.
It's been
weeks, sir, is what it says. So Batman's missing.
You have your theories.
I don't know.
That League of Assassins thing. As soon as you said that, I'm like, maybe,
He's
but
somewhere,
but
but
I highly
also-
doubt he left.
Especially if he was like, I need to be a sign of hope for this city and all this, to saving people and all that.
He's just
But then
gone.
he's
He's
gone.
like, scratch that.
It's weird. I don't know. I hope he gets more.
Is Bruce even around?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get more information. I guess in this upcoming week with Penguin.
Yeah.
Only one episode this week, but we'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, I found that interesting.
It is very interesting.
Like League of Assassins makes the most sense to me because, like in the last movie, like
I mean,
he wasn't like how you would picture like him already have gone to the League of Assassins.
But I don't
The
know
way
if they'll
he
do League of
fought just
Assassins
didn't
this year.
resemble that. It was just the tech version.
Well, if they did, well, I just highly doubt because I feel like he would have done that. He definitely got in training before he became Batman. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why leave now?
I mean, well, you can always go to. Like,
Maybe he's pissed about what happened. You know what happened? He's like, I need to train more, but
you can always go like to a boxing class or Krav Maga or Jiu-Jitsu. Like maybe they're just like trying to use common sense.
he went to
now he's going to the League of Assassins and getting fully trained.
he went to a
Realizing
TRU.
He needs to know like how to blend in and do all this, or how to strike fear.
Or he drowned in the water. I don't know.
He ain't messing up.
It was like when you fall in the water in the Arkham games, except he just forgot to grapple up.
Batman Bruce Wayne been seemingly
Bruce don't
missing.
play
at the same
those.
time. What? Why are you here?
No, like I want to play them.
You've never played them?
No, I bet I played bits and pieces of
You got PS4, PS5?
PS4.
Get Return to the Arkham games, then grab
Yeah,
Arkham Knight.
yeah. Just Arkham Knight should.
You're fine. I got my games. You can borrow them.
Anyway,
I'll take them right now.
moving on. The 19th of October, next month and 4 days, James Gunn tweeted, join at NYCC, New York Comic Con, join me, Frank Grillo, which is Rick Flag Sr., David Harbour, Frankenstein, Zoe Chow, the Fish Lady, Sean Gunn, who's playing Weasel and G.I. Robot, Dean Lorre, I don't know who that is, and Steve Agee, who plays Economos, the dye-beard guy, for the Creature Commandos panel, and we'll fill you in on the details of our monster army and the seeds of the DCU. Now, new trailer next month, I assume.
Yeah, I assume. And as well, I would like to bring up, maybe, I know we talked about earlier about there's no DC account. Maybe this will bring it up.
He says seeds of the DCU, so we're getting some DCU information. I'm hoping
I'd love to see character posters of Superman. I know it's early, but
it's way too early.
I
Character
just,
posters come right before the movie comes out.
just one Superman, another one.
We might get an image.
I like to just,
Or
see
maybe we'll get like a little clip or something. I don't know. I doubt. He's been editing it. We'll have to see. He said no trailer.
Yeah.
No trailer.
Yeah, definitely no trailer. We won't get that till Super
Or
Bowl.
teaser.
No teaser. You didn't say teaser, guy. Yeah, you're coping now.
That's James Gunn for you. He'll like say, no, I never said that's happening, but then he'll release a teaser.
Golly. James Gunn's making us cope on purpose.
Yeah. So they'll be present at San Diego Comic Con. I mean New York Comic Con. More of the Batman information. Matt Reeves has confirmed that the plan is still to make a trilogy of Batman films. So just to clear the air, in case anyone was wondering, Snyder fans online were upset. They were like, "Oh, James Gunn's gonna cancel this universe."
Yeah, after the Penguin, he's done.
Yeah, no. Also, the Batman 2 will be set in the winter time. Winter, New Year, Christmas time, all that. Matt Reeves states that he is very excited to show off the villain for the season.
Snowboarding Joker.
Yeah. Mr. Freeze is where everyone's mind goes. With the city flooded.
Ice.
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes. We have any chances of a Robin showing up?
I don't think so.
No Dick.
I don't think we'll get Robin. Not in this universe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we've made these jokes like so many times.
Excuse me, Richard.
We've made these jokes so many times before. But I don't think Matt Reeves likes Dick, personally. I don't think he's a fan of the character.
We'll be right back.
Well, I think he likes Dick.
I'm talking about the character.
I am too.
I don't know if you're freaking out about.
What, does he like Jay? Richard Grayson, not his favorite?
Anyway,
we'll be right back.
I was gonna say that. We'll be right back. No, anyway. Winter time, the Batman 2 exciting.
I don't know why he wanted.
I'd love to see that.
I don't know why he doesn't want to do Robin, because I
don't know.
Oh, especially if it's like around Christmas time, you have your parents die right before Christmas, and then
I'm just saying I don't think he'll want to.
The ending is like maybe Christmas morning, and they beat Freeze, and Batman and Robin are and at that point, Batman and Bruce see himself in Dick, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want you to have Christmas with me. And he adopts him, and they have a...
And he wears Batman's armor in his honor.
He says...
Batman would have joked.
Wait, what was his son's name again?
Damien. We're not getting Damien until something else.
We won't get Damien until James Gunn's thing.
Yeah, no, it'd be...
I need to show him that video.
It'd be cool to just find out during that segment, where he adopts him. And they're having a nice Christmas. All of a sudden, we cut to
Talia having a baby. They're not going to do Damien.
Finding out that she is pregnant.
I don't think they're going to do that. They're not going to do Talia, mainly because this is all a big epic crime saga. So they're going very grounded, very murder mystery type stuff, which is what the next movie is. He said it is a murder mystery.
Which I wonder how you do it with Freeze. Imagine a cool Freeze being a freaking serial killer. Yeah. I mean, that would.
It's true.
Well, and also Joker.
Arnold.
Also, Joker is in the universe somewhere.
Funny.
Yeah. When does that pop up? Because I'm guessing because everyone's assuming that it's going to lead to Court of Owls. Yeah, that's the big crime. Yeah, but if you're looking for how rooted the corruption is, Court of Owls is the biggest of them all. Yeah.
But anyway, set during the wintertime. We got a little bit more information later about some Batman universe stuff, but. For now, we'll move on to Lanterns. According to Daniel RPK, Lucy is going to be...
repeat that again?
Go back to that. Might be able to pronounce it.
Lucy...
Cherniak.
Yeah.
That's definitely it. That's definitely it.
It's
she's
Slavic.
She's going to be directing some episodes of Lanterns.
I've seen her in other shows, too.
She's a director.
No. Okay.
You're just lying. I'm saying that.
She hasn't that looks just like her.
The only person I can think that even looks like her is freaking the girl who does D. Reynolds and Always Sunny.
This show called Sunny. I don't know.
She's an older blonde white woman.
Meg Ryan.
That's a lot of people. That's like me.
No.
All right. Next up here, Superman crew merch. This is hype. I like this.
He's kind
Superman crew has finished. They finished filming, obviously, and they get most crews for films get gifts once they're finished.
Yeah.
Well, we see got some gifts here that they got. Mug, which I want to go into in a second. They got a cool little thing.
Little
Oh, Letterman jacket.
Yeah.
Some hat.
Yeah.
This isn't everything.
The Spider-Man reference.
There's the girl playing Supergirl, by the way. She was in House of the Dragon.
What was that one show? Oh my god.
Okay, this
Oh.
isn't helping me. I need to
There
find.
was a.
I have it on saved on my phone.
I remember someone who looked exactly like her.
We're done
my
talking
God,
about
we're done.
that.
No, in one.
There's
of the shows
also
I watched
this.
phenomenally.
They got a Big Belly Burger koozie, whatever the things are called.
Jacuzzi.
That's not
a lanyard.
I said
A
koozie,
koozie.
not a jacuzzi.
A lanyard with the word Genesis on it, which is their undercover film name, and also with the word Superman 2023, because when they filmed it, with the logo, a shard of the Fortress of Solitude. I want that. I will be.
Man, you can probably go on
I love
eBay.
I will be
You probably go on
committing
eBay.
the heist of a lifetime.
Yeah, go on eBay and find it.
You're
Anyway,
gonna be committing a GTA heist.
anyway,
Lester.
but back to.
Lester.
I think I brought it up here. Little mug with some drawn stuff. There's Superman. There's Clark Kent, Lois, Lex Luthor, Mr. Terrific, and this appears to be Guy Gardner right here, the Green Lantern.
From that little silhouette.
Yeah, well, you can see his blonde hair and the white and
The
black.
green.
You
yeah.
can see the green.
I can see
Can you see green?
Like a yellow
Honestly.
screen.
Well, I can see his blonde hair, so that's what matters. But on the other side of this is like Hawk Girl and Metamorpho.
We have no idea who he looks like.
Yeah. Probably other. Maybe Mom and Pop Kent are on there. I don't know. Jimmy Olsen somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
Just for an FYI, I'm eating Landon's chicken buffalo dip. It's phenomenal.
It's called buffalo chicken crack.
It's called interrupting my podcast. No.
Our
Well, that's
podcast?
too bad.
Anyway, that's some cool little merch. Thought show that off. Constantine 2. Do you remember the Keanu Reeves Constantine movie?
I
never
know
seen
that.
it.
I've never seen it. But I know.
I watched it actually.
There's something that's a complete opposite.
I guess that's one on
Well,
my list.
Constantine 2's producer says the script is finished. Keanu Reeves and the director, Francis Lawrence, are returning, and the film will be very rated R. So that's all we know. I never saw the first one. I have to watch it. I know it's got the actor who's playing Pa Kent in the new Superman movie in it.
Well,
He dies, but he's in it.
yeah, well, Keanu Reeves. I'm gonna spoil it for you. I'm sorry, because it's old as can be.
So is Peacemaker, but we're not spoiling it for you. I'm kidding.
Technically,
Just like you.
technically, Constantine dies.
Oh boy.
It's very that one was rated R because he actually killed himself.
Oh.
He slit his wrist.
I don't think Keanu Reeves is a good Constantine. I think the CW.
I love
think
him.
out of all the bad things that the CW did,
I love Keanu Reeves.
out
no
of all
matter
the
what
bad
it
things
is.
that the CW did, the best thing was Constantine. Even the Constantine show that was like way back in 2014.
I did not watch that.
That was really good. My grandma had watched that before she was even into superhero stuff, but he was really good. He sounded just like him too. Because I don't think Keanu Reeves does the
Yeah,
accent.
because he's supposed to be like what Australian?
Yeah, he's Cockney, I think, technically.
Yeah,
It's
but-
like the I don't know I don't know.
yeah, it's one of the technically English
Yeah,
subcultures.
I think that's what he is. But anyway, he was really good in all the shows he was in.
Well, would that be considered like?
Have you
gypsy
seen Had you
subculture?
seen him before? That Constantine?
I remember seeing it like a while back, like
Yeah, this happened in
what time?
Christ on Infinite Earth, the Lucifer from the show Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer, I watched that. I
Yeah.
just never finished it.
And in the Christ on Infinite Earth CW crossover, Lucifer showed up and he met Constantine.
Really?
So many years already gone. It's a magic of crumbling and leaving me the words for wear, so I can't get us into that retreat. But don't worry, Squire. Luckily, I know a guy. Oh, you're gonna love it. He's pretty much up for everything. Always a pleasure to see you, Lucy. It's time. Excuse me, ladies. Seems like you're not the only ones on it.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna play that, but you get a point. He's got the accent. Anyway, yeah, Constantine 2 is happening. There you go. Something interesting here. Mick Giacchino is going to be doing the music for the Penguin series. He's the son of Michael Giacchino, he directed Werewolf by Night, but he also did the music for like the Batman and all kinds of like very popular movies. He's a great composer, and so his son is doing the music for the Penguin, which is
really?
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's that. James Gunn was talking on Threads because he's still on there.
Just keeping it alive though.
Yeah. Someone said no projects will be greenlit until scripts are done. Hence, some projects have shuffled around. Some are before then announced. Some are later. And James Gunn came in to clarify. Most of those weren't announced in definitive order, meaning the video that I showed you a minute ago before you started. The only shuffling done was moving Waller after Peacemaker for a variety of reasons. And yes, unlike most studios, we'll never start production on a process if the script isn't finished. Quality is the utmost priority. And there's that. So he's on there talking. Thought I'd mention that.
Well, at least they have their priorities right.
What?
At least they have their priorities right.
Oh yeah, no. I agree.
This
I
is
respect it.
Landon probably clocked this. That this source is in the news this week. But this is the main thing I want to talk about. Anyway, according to Apocalypse Horseman, which is a source for DC stuff, and My Time to Shine Hello said it first. Apocalypse Horseman came and said it actually is true.
You had to like
Yeah.
clarify. For
Matthias.
Show notes.
Yeah, that Shonards is gonna be doing the.
It's German. It's show notes.
Well, I'm not. saying that.
Showmars is a Greek kitchen, Darien.
Who?
Showmars.
The way it's spelled is.
Anyway,
very,
this
very German.
guy is in talks to be playing.
What other shows? Was
Where is he?
You apparently know freaking everyone's like, dude, this guy was definitely.
Nah.
That guy is set to be playing. Where is he? Oh, wait, here he is. The villain of the movie Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, Crim of the Yellow Hills is what they call him. This guy.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, apparently he's in talks to be playing him. I see it.
I see the vision.
Yeah, this is really sad. He shoots Crypto,
What?
and yeah, it was really sad. It like broke my heart at the beginning of the book. I was like, well,
I'm assuming they won't do that in this movie.
I think they will. I think Crypto's going to be in it. Crypto is supposed to be in Superman.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, will he die? Because I mean,
Because I think
Supergirl
Supergirl's also
showed up.
supposed to be in Superman for a cameo. I think she'll show up, and Crypto's going to go with her to wherever.
I almost say like, I mean, Crypto just showed up. They think they're gonna get rid of him that quickly.
Well, not going to. I mean, maybe make us all sad. Anyway, but he's in talks to be playing Crim of the Yellow Hills.
Killed
I
Dwayne
just want
Johnson.
to see his other acting.
Oh, the guy. Oh, I thought you were talking about Crypto. I was like, what?
No,
It's a
no,
dog.
the guy. I want to see his acting.
I'll have to show you at some point that video of Mr. Terrific with that scene that we saw on set.
Oh yeah. I
Where he
love
was
that
trying to
scene.
chase. They were trying to get the dog to fly up, and it lasered him in the foot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a scene. There's a scene he was filming. You couldn't see the dogs, obviously it's CGI, but
Oh.
they were filming it, and he's got like a box of treats, and Mr. Terrific is sitting there trying to get the dogs like,
He's like,
jumping
jump, go.
and pointing up and like jumping to try to get Crypto to go and chase off for Superman or something. And I guess Crypto wasn't doing it. And there's that one point where he looks down, and then he like looks up and screams. Mr. Terrific does, and I'm pretty sure if you the scene, because later on you see him have a bandage on his foot with some blood on it. I think Crypto lasers him in the foot for like getting on his nerves, I guess.
Yeah. He's just like,
But he's
So
just
he's
sitting there. He
like,
looks down. And he goes ah! Like that.
yeah. That's the theory, anyways. But
I mean, it's the only thing that makes.
it makes sense. I mean, unless
But
he's
anyway,
That's actually pretty funny. So he's like a butthole version of Superman.
Crypto, yeah.
Yeah.
he's a dog, you know.
According to Matt Reeves, another The Batman spinoff is in the works. He has an idea. I have an idea of what it might be because he said this when asked about the possibility of a legal drama series following Harvey Dent. Matt Reeves noted that the journalist was, quote, thinking certainly in the way that our conversations have gone.
He said interesting. That's what he always does. That's what Matt Reeves does.
Yeah. Interesting.
He says the word interesting. That's his tagline.
Harvey Dent legal show. Thoughts?
I like it.
That'd actually be like very interesting, especially having like that Law and Order SVU type vibes.
Yeah. I'm a fan. Any other idea of what you might want another spin-off series to be? So Penguin is
I know we had the because they got the. Let's see.
Ghost
here.
Rider and Human X.
This is
Punch.
that is Marvel and DC. But
Why are you here?
This is
Well, you
Batman.
said ideas like what would I want to
The
see?
Batman
I'm telling you.
spin-offs.
the
What
Batman
idea?
spin-offs.
He's just asking you. What ideas
Like
you guys think?
everyday
Oh, Ghost
crime
Rider.
spin-offs? Is that what like you're talking about, or like Sherlock Holmes type of like trying to solve it kind of vibes?
I don't know.
Why are you here? No. He's asking like, okay, so you know how there's the Batman the spinoff show, the Penguin, right? Now he's talking about the DA show. Now he's like, all right, what spinoff would you like? Would you like a Scarecrow show or a, Bane and his,
Yeah. Bane would not be good.
I'm just giving an example. I'm not saying I want the Bane show.
I'm just disagreeing.
I want the Bane show.
You are Bane.
I know. Oh,
Go to the gym. Take Trent.
I was born in the dark.
I
didn't see the light of day until I was only a man. And then,
I want a I know that Gotham GCPD show that got canceled. I hate because that's exactly what I would want. But
I want an Arkham show, but I don't know. Like DC's doing an Arkham show. The DCU's doing it.
Yeah. I really don't know.
Condiment Man.
Condiment King show.
Yeah.
Condiment?
Ventriloquist would be an interesting. I think Ventriloquist should show up in the Penguin.
Creepy.
I think so.
I think if he should show up in the Penguin and he could be like a part of the mob, but like he's the one that like no one pays attention to him because he's like some crazy dude with a doll.
Oh, the doll.
Yeah. I think it'd be fun.
I don't know what spin-off show I'd like. Maybe the Alfred.
Alfred show.
the Dick show. Like I don't know.
The Alfred show.
I think I'd be a fan of another one about a villain. Or a Catwoman spinoff. They could probably do that.
Yeah, that'd probably be
very well.
That'd be probably the easy route to go. Catwoman show.
Scarecrow would be really good.
Things I don't know how far
I
you
want
can go.
Scarecrow to have a movie.
Yeah, that would.
Because really, they're talking about spin-off movies as well.
I think it would be capable of doing.
They talked about that, but I don't know. I mean, it's something interesting. Obviously, also Clayface, and we also have some news about that. But I didn't put on here, but I can mention it. There's a character who plays a prostitute in the Penguin show. Her name is Eve Carlo, and if you know, that's also the same last name as Clayface, Basil Carlo, whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a common last name, so it's interesting that there's that. That could be maybe his. And her whole thing in the show apparently is that she changes out like outfits and looks to be able to like blend in. That's her like job.
So I wonder if that's their Clayface.
Maybe
instead of what's his name again? I know it's Carlo, but what's his name?
Like Basil or something.
Basil Carlo. Yeah, I wonder if she's gonna be Clayface. Then do a little gender swap.
Not a villain. Well, he was a villain. Now he's a hero. Plastic Man.
It's too
weird.
It's too fantastical for this universe, the Batman universe. But he definitely could show up in the DCU. But with a little segue into predictions, final predictions for the Penguin dropping on the 19th. Dropping one episode on a Thursday, I think it is.
Yeah, Thursday.
Yeah, dropping on Thursday, and then a 10-day wait.
Yeah,
because of something, and then it'll come back out on Sundays for the rest of the time after that.
I'm gonna say
she'll be off work, so you'll be able to watch it.
Yes, okay. If I had to guess, I think I do like the idea you brought up of ventriloquist showing up. I'm trying to think of other, and I think
I heard there's not many Easter eggs. Now there are reviews and stuff out for the Penguin. I wasn't really planning on. I can go on like Rotten Tomatoes and look at the reviews that are on there. I wasn't planning on reading them like all that.
Do we know who's playing the Penguin?
Yeah, Colin Farrell. Well, he played him in the movie too, the Batman.
Oh.
I mean, it's got right now 93. We've had critics, but we don't. Rotten Tomatoes is stupid, so we're not judging that.
I haven't heard a bit about this besides the last time.
Yeah.
We talked.
Well, I mean, you haven't seen a trailer?
No, not on TikTok, not on YouTube, not on Instagram, nothing.
Why is he here?
Shut up! It's not my
Where
fault.
are the reviews?
I invited you here.
How do you find
watch
reviews?
lots of YouTube.
I'm messing with it.
Where do you find reviews?
Should be on the bottom.
Fresh.
If you scroll down.
I did, and I didn't see it.
I wonder if they're not supposed. I guess you could just go on the IGN review.
I'm not looking up that stupid review.
They gave it a 5.
I spelled that wrong. I don't.
They gave it a 5, and according to that's the same level as Madam Web.
Yeah, no. Anyway, people have given it tons and tons of good reviews, saying it's like one of the best comic movie things ever. It's like The Sopranos. They say Penguin is one of the greatest villains in put in live action for.
Sopranos. I don't know. That's like a hard level to hit, in my opinion.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
They're saying that this is like Breaking Bad level television. Yeah.
Which peak.
Like that's
I
that's
love Breaking
peak
Bad.
That I haven't even finished Breaking Bad, and I
It's
love
good.
it. It's amazing. It's one of the best things. And I love Talon Wilson. I thought I'd never love Breaking Bad because
I mean, people are saying it's the best entry into the new DC Cinematic Universe that defies expectations while setting up new stories to come. Penguin is a marvel. Exactly what fans needed. Arrives with muted expectations. The 8-hour digression. They watched the whole show, by the way. 8-hour digression focusing on Mafia foot soldier Oz Cobblepot is competently made and fitfully compelling. It's a comic book series for people who don't like comic book series, and as a comic fan, I say that with the utmost respect. We're saying it's like everyone's saying it's like one of the greatest things.
Yeah. I know Colin Farrell was pissed about putting on that makeup. He did it for like 8 hours. I mean, that's like
8 hours.
I mean, it's like 4 2-hour-long movies. Yeah.
But there's some predictions for the Penguin coming out soon. I'm excited to see what's going on in that show.
Yeah.
I could not be an actor just because of the makeup.
Oh, I'd love it.
I mean, I'd like
I'd
the
love
end
it.
result, but sitting there for me, like I don't like sitting down for like a long stretch of time. For me, that'd just be torture.
I'd love it. I'd love doing it.
And then finally, a week from it was yesterday when we were recording, I guess. A week from Saturday, so the 21st, Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story documentary comes out. We got our tickets.
Yeah.
It's fine if you can't get it. And we didn't expect you to. But well, we're going to be seeing it. It's not really in predictions, more than just like saying like we're going to see it. Excited. How would you? Or it was sad. So.
You want to predict your rating for the movie?
I'm assuming it'll be like a 9.
Not. That's what I'm saying. What is?
Will
Will you cry?
probably.
All right, that's my prediction too.
Will you?
I will cry. Yes, that's my prediction. I know we'll cry.
But there's that, and that is the end of the DC news. We got one thing for gaming, which is what Landon will take over with.
Yeah, thank God. Simple news talked about earlier this episode. Marvel's Capcom fighting game collection is out. I recommend anyone buy it. Support the game. There are talks, that apparently a lot of people are pleased with it, and talks stir up of MVC 4 possibly happening, which I would very much be happy about. But yeah, no, if you don't have the game, say buy it just in case some licensing deal goes bad. Hurrah, excuse me. And by the it goes hooray.
Awry.
Hurrah, excuse me. Is it not hurrah?
It's awry.
Awry, excuse me.
Almost.
Yeah.
A-W-R-Y.
Like
AEW?
like think of it like this: A without the right.
Okay. Awry. I know there's a physical copy. Comes out November 22nd. I know I got my copy. I bought this game twice. Digital and a physical. I'm going to go get it graded because I like it. Because I've always wanted something graded, so leave me alone. But no, I'd say, buy the game if you haven't already. Darren, I guess you may or may not be buying it.
I don't know.
I'll get it in the future, definitely.
I'll get it
Okay.
eventually.
I love Marvel, so
All right, good.
I
don't have like a huge connection.
I need an MVC 4.
I need a Sly Cooper 5. You haven't bought Sly Cooper 1?
Well, I'm going to game about.
Yeah, sure.
When Sly Cooper 2 comes out, that's when I'll buy it.
It's only $20.
I've never played Cyclic.
All right, well, we're gonna end this episode.
I
You think
played
you
Crash
really should be
Bandicoot.
here?
We really are about to end the episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at the end.
So, thank you all so much for joining us for this one. I'm talking about a lot of stuff.
Another longie.
A bit of a long one.
Yeah.
Actually, it wasn't too long. It's about an hour and a half.
Really less than.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Last time was 2 hours and I think 2 minutes.
Yeah, it was a long. Last episode was pretty long. It was like actually 2:20. It was pretty.
There's no way this was an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, I was.
We recorded
looking
for
at
about an
this
hour
on
15 earlier, and I guess it'll be about like an hour 40.
Wow. All right.
But anyway, we're gonna get ready to get out. So thank you all so much for joining us for this one. Don't forget to check out our review of Smallville season 1
Yes.
this Wednesday, and then I'll remind you again in the next episode. But next Wednesday, Super Slash Man, the Christopher Reeve story,
Then
and so maybe MTV
are
Spider-Man.
we gonna have to do So if that, hold up. Sorry, I'm just looking at the calendar. Superman. No, because week after that is Joker. Oh no, middle of that with Spider-Man. All right, we can do that.
Anyway, but there's that. So, if you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarianH4404. It's IENH4404, or Instagram at the Comic Burrito _official, Facebook at the Comic Burrito official page, or Twitter at the CB Burrito.
Yeah, you can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Very interactive on all platforms. And come on over and, hashtag we freed MVC2.
And you can contact me at definitely not Nakia_2003.
There you go. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and go, and we will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!